let's see. So, Marco, are you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
I'm more ready than Corbin in that starter chain he's got there.
What's real? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, bling, baby. Wow.
We are still in the
I don't know, man. It's funny. It's like I'm back in the 80s again too. It's funny how it recycles here. It really is funny how it recycles here. It's like I'm back in the 80s. Have you seen Mama Corbin lately?
Who?
Mama Corbin. Have you seen Mama Corbin lately?
I've not.
Yeah, I can notice because Mama Corbin would not let you be walking out the house looking like that.
Oh no!
I know.
What's up, Jeffrey? What's up, Byler? I got you making fun of me. I need y'all to stop. Listen.
Oh, she's a wonderful woman. GTK Comics. High thumbs up. Hard time. Hard times. Cheers. Hard times. Yeah.
Hard times.
Thank you, Tommy. Iron Man needs to be awesome.
Paramore over there.
Whew. What's that?
I think Corbin was singing Paramore for a second.
Oh, I was. Oh, okay. You got me. Yep.
Meyer, that DC Kids comic was the worst comic.
Listen, the art wasn't horrible.
We'll talk about it, I think. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to even go through. Dude, you guys got to wait till Take It or Leave It. They're already into Take It or Leave It. Kevin, Polo, what's going on? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Jeffrey, what's everyone? Corbin, good to see you. We're missing Bruce. He's going to the in-laws tonight for dinner, so say a prayer for him. Actually, I think he likes the in-laws. The in-laws like him too. But
yeah, that's good.
That's good. Why exactly? What's going on with Bar Lord? I don't know. Oh, what's going on, Bar Lord? Nothing.
Bar Lord.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have actually a special surprise at the end here. Not at the end. Towards the end, we're going to try. Do not blame us for this. We're going to try a new segment. It might go to tape later on, but at the end, we're going to try a new segment we've been getting off the ground, and we're going to have a special guest for that segment. So please stick around for like the last little bit. We will try to get through this first part. We are doing top 10 Batman comic villains. We'll do that after we get into this week. Let's talk about real quickly 3 books or 3 stories in the LCS and let Dub finish marking up all this stuff, and then we can get into covers of the week. But I know this is a weird thing, but as I was telling Dub back, you guys never review any titles that anybody's reading, except for Batman, Absolute Batman, and G.I. Joe, which, by the way, also, too, I don't know if you guys have been talking to your LCSs, but are doing very well at the LCSs. The LCS owner today was really hyping how much sales they were. And I was like, oh, because of Absolute Batman. And then they're like, oh, G.I. Joe. I was like, oh, I forgot. And I didn't like this cover, so I didn't pre this cover. But I was like, I'll pick it up. And that cover, the middle cover, was hard to get. Was that the B, Dub? That was the B, wasn't it?
No, I think it was even C or third or fourth cover. Yeah.
Whatever it was tough to get this week. I actually didn't get any copies. The last one I put up there, I don't know what you guys think about the homages. I'm kind of over the same homage. However, I will say this. If you're not reading this final boss, this is what DCKO should have been. It really is. It would have been a lot cooler this way. I'm not making you guys read it. I enjoy this title. I think it's fun. It reminds me a lot of like the old school fighting games. And I think they're doing a pretty good job on it. So it's something I'd recommend. But dude, that Absolute Batman and G.I. Joe might be saving LCSs at this point. It really might.
Batman for sure.
What's that?
Absolute Batman for sure.
Maybe, but like you need something else for that. Like when you're selling like 20 to 30 copies of an independent, when you typically sell like 10 or less of an independent, that's pretty good, dude. Like you're selling 30 copies of G.I. Joe's regular title, by the way, which has been coming out weekly.
Yeah. So
you're doing this on a weekly basis. I mean, Absolute's only once a month. I will say this though, the trickle down effect of Absolute Batman is pretty good because I had asked about the whole, and they're like, well, Wonder Woman does okay. And then what she told me, which was kind of interesting, is like they'll get people coming in and going, cool, because Batman's good, and now they're doing the crossover. They're checking out the other books.
Yep.
She says that like she gets a lot of new people picking up Martian, but she's like, after they read one, they usually drop it. She's like, in Flash, they stick around for a couple and then they drop it. But as far as the uptick in Wonder Woman's been going up, but Absolute Batman has been absolutely killing it, which is good. Okay, well, this week Meyer says Flash was great. It just depends, I guess, on which ones you pick up. But yeah, that's kind of what was going on there. I don't know what was going on in your LCSs, but this was, yeah, go ahead, Dub.
That was one of the things that, we talked about, we touched on it like the past couple of weeks, but why are all the Absolute titles coming out today? Why can't we get one a week? Or are they trying to get the people who are buying Batman to buy the other ones, or is it just like
so I talked to them about that
logistics?
too, and they're like, well, it wasn't always like this.
Right.
When they had the printing situation where they had to get the holiday printing out, it kind of screwed up the ordering, and they've never fixed it.
Gotcha.
I mean, but I guess the problem that I think I worry about is like, it's a title's going to drop. I mean, I guess if Martian Manhunter, I think Cosmic One or somebody, there's one person in our chat loves Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a what if, I don't know what it is. There's nobody that I've talked to in person that's like bars. Like, oh dude, you're not, there will be people that will defend Wonder Woman. They'll be like, look, it's not as good as Batman, but you gotta read it. It's pretty good. Like, they won't say, like, if they're honest, they're like, it's not great, but it's pretty darn good. You'll hear a person like Meyer every once in a while say, oh, this issue of Flash was good. Nobody's got anything nice to say about Martian Manhunter. So I wonder if they drop that title and then slowly after that, you kind of do an algorithm, like a thing where you merge them together. I hope they don't, because I think there's just so much opportunity for Absolute Batman. It's kind of funny. We did the top 10 villains in comics for Batman. I think it's going to be interesting what you see in there, because like, when you think about the Batman title, like, there's only so much to, like, you're like, oh, this storyline or that storyline is kind of what makes it great. And when you see Absolute Batman, it's not even really it's not the villain, right? No. It's the story.
It's the story.
And I think that's what we're forgetting. We love some of these characters and villains, but it's really the story that makes us love it. I mean, I hope so. I bet you Corbin just did a full send. But like, for the rest of us, like of us comic book readers.
No, listen, I'm a historian connoisseur of the highest order. You know this.
Oh yeah, I forgot GL was even an absolute title. Oof.
No.
Jeez. My bad, bro. You're right, Meyer. I forgot that was even it.
As far as Manhunter goes, I know we read the first issue. I know we
I went back and read a couple.
I did not. I think I told you guys last week I started reading Absolute Wonder Woman. I started it but never, kept going with it, and I genuinely like it. Just like you said, it's not as good as Batman, but it's like right below. Like, I would say it's really good. It's not the best, but I do like it a lot, and I'm up to like, I think 11 or 12, and it's not groundbreaking, amazing, like the newest thing, but it's fun. It's a fun read, and I enjoy.
I have no problem if that's what you're thinking. Like, that's why I read Final Boss. I have no problem if it's, but and you could even see in our comment, like our comment section, oh, that title is absolutely awesome. The writing's It's like, no, dude, if you like it because it's fun, I'm down with that. Okay, cool. But like, I'm just telling you the overall. Like, I'm giving you the overall view on it. And where it comes, what the response that I've heard from comic book store owners, and they're ordering, you know what I mean? It's not like Corbin who makes some weird spreadsheet and puts books from 2012 in a 2025 hot list. Like, that's wild. That's wild. Wait, that book came out in 2012. How could it be the hottest selling book in 2024 by units? I don't know. Listen. Anyways, but what I'm saying is, like, when you talk to them, like, you can't deny that Absolute's having a moment, but there's, like, this is where I think we get caught up sometimes in, like, what actually is happening, and then people get burnt out on stuff. Like, the lower Absolute titles, I think, are hitting with certain people, and there's always going to be the people that enjoy it for a certain reason. And then there's people that just, like, I guess it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and wherever the whatever dog's ass they have, because, like, hey, everything's great. All these titles are great. The only thing that sucks is Marvel. Like, come on, let's be realistic. It's not. They have a very good title on their hand. They also have a very good product on their hand with Wonder Woman coming through. And if you like Flash for whatever reason, I didn't read this week. I can't criticize this week. I know I've been bored with the Flash title before. Obviously, I thought Absolute Green Lantern started off okay, and I read through like 7, and I couldn't anymore. Like, I couldn't. And to be honest, I forgot Superman 2 sometimes has a title because that storyline never caught but Superman, I mean, when have I ever tell me what Superman, like I've never thought a Superman story arc. I can't name a single Superman story arc that I'm like, yo, let me go back and read that one again. So like, that's okay. It's just not my thing. So, but yeah, I mean, when you're looking at generally, I mean, I have heard people say good things about Superman, but those are usually the guys that read the Superman action every week. Like, yeah, no shit, they're going to like that title. You know what I mean? So there we go with that. Hey, Melissa, what's up? Melissa, I'm not getting the whole run. I'm only getting covers I like. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, that works.
I guess. Yeah.
Gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, dude, it's expensive out there in the streets.
For real, man.
I mean, for real.
Gosh.
So I'm Absolute Batman sells 200K and it has, say, 50K polls on a comic.
Oh, God. I'm getting college flashbacks. How many comics per run or per... Oh, no, it's not a math problem.
5 or so give or take. Are you using comic books? No. What? What is he saying?
What metric are we...
He's like, where you get... Basically, he's asking you where you're getting your information from.
Oh, I literally go to LCS's every week. I do the same thing. You know what happens? So there used to be this thing called Comic Con. The guy used to call up comic book stores every week, a selected bunch. I just go to them. I just talk to those. I just talk to the people. That's what I do.
They don't really have a lot of that here in Colorado. You talk.
Yeah, we talk to people, and then there's a bunch of dealers boards. That we have. Yeah, I mean, there's people that we talk to that sell comics and on a regular basis, like especially when you go to shows. Obviously we missed one this month, but
dealers.
But most of the time there's people that are selling books and buying. How much are they ordering? And you hear it from them, and they tell you like what it is.
Well, that being said, the Comic Book Geeks is actually a very selective too. Yeah, like right.
It's all part of it, right?
Yeah, it's all part of it, right? Yeah.
It's one.
Yeah, I mean, like here's the thing. Here's the thing that I explained to you, Meyer, and you might not actually know this yet, and I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but like the distributors nor the actual publishers will give you ever real numbers. So whatever number you hear is typically an average, an estimation, or an inflation, including Comic Book Geeks, whatever comic book.
Is he talking like League of Comic Geeks? Is that what you're talking about?
I think he's trying to talk League of Comic Geeks, which is like they have a half system for poll box, but that's not. I know he's not trying to say that's the actual data. Yeah, they can use Steam Player charts, sure. But like there's groups for dealers. Like we're in groups for dealers that have brick and mortar dealers and online dealers, and they give you a summary roughly. They'll tell you kind of what's being sold here, Meyer. So
yeah, anyways, with Steam, it's a little bit different because Steam is actually a seller. Yeah. And they can tell you exactly what they sold.
That's what I'm telling you. Like
League
DC
of Comic
will never
Geeks
tell you
doesn't sell books, but League of Comic Geeks is just a site that you use to get information. They don't actually sell the books to you, do they? I think
they do. They have a poll. Do they use poll box on that? They might use poll box.
Pull list. You can set up your pull list through it, but it's not like you can order it through League of Comic Geeks. It's just like, oh, these are the books I want.
Yeah.
Give it to your
I mean, I never understood why the big publishers. It would be very. I mean, when Diamond at least owned it, but even now, it'd be very easy for Penguin and Luna to push out. And I mean, I guess that's the problem too. Like, what's a sold comic, right?
Yeah.
Because a publisher saying they printed 1 million copies doesn't mean 1 million copies sold.
Right.
Like, what's been returned? What's the overages? Even if you send it to LCSs, even if you send it to people's houses who sell online, even if you send it direct. Like you still have overages and everything else. Like, so the numbers are a little bit fuzzier. I don't think we need to get into that. We were trying to have a shorter show because we have a guest coming on. So I'm not going to get into all that. Maybe some other time we'll go through that. We might have covered it in back issues. If not, we can probably do that sometime though. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the sold to consumer too is even tough because it's just tough because they don't have a. You should be able to. Thank you. You should be able to. It should be very easy, and this is like the pounding of the chest, and it's actually a Rob Liefeld problem because Liefeld was the one that's always standing on first million ever sold. Like, yeah, but really, like, okay, okay. Anyways, that's what we got for this week for there. I think we're ready to get into it. Let's get into the covers, the top 5s this week. I mean, X-Men had a bazillion copies, but most of them stayed in boxes in the back of trucks that you could find.
20 years.
That X-Men 1? Yeah, dude.
All right, so here are top 5 covers for this week. Bruce is not here, but he did send in his top 5 covers, so we will
Safe
share
travels,
those
buddy.
with you. Yeah, be safe. Here we go for the week. Here are the open order covers. All right, number 5. Here we go. Marco went with the Dust to Dust. I did the Hello.
I actually should have put that. I should have put that higher. That
was a nice cover. Yeah, for sure.
I like the Hello Darkness, but it felt like too much like everything else with Hello Darkness.
Yeah, that with also only having 2 variants. Like I like the
Bruce isn't here, so he just sent. Did he send this list to you today?
He sent
when he knew he wasn't coming on, so he's just doing a full send list.
He sent it yesterday, maybe.
Yeah, that's a full send.
He likes that Martian Manhunter. I don't know.
I bet she does like the red eye. Yeah. I mean, I would say that's Kit, but it's drawn so terribly you can't tell if it's supposed to be Kit or not.
It's not Kit. No way.
No. Maybe it is. You don't know.
It does not look like a Pontiac Firebird.
Oh, that's what Bruce is promising. That if you vote for him, Corbin's going to give a big. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It kind of does, doesn't it, Kev? I don't think it's supposed to be. All right. What do we got next?
All right. Next. Number 4. Oh, man. It's going real slow. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Number 4. Is that Derek Chu on your Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I went with the Eom, and Bruce went with...
Dude, Eom is so much better when he doesn't try to draw body parts. Like, there's no 18-piece ab on this. There's no toes on this. There's no...
that low, or she did not skip leg day.
No, but that's all right.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm not... It's not bad.
I mean, I actually really like this. I think this is arguably one of his best works ever.
I love this cover. Yeah.
What the shit did Bruce do?
Yeah, that's what he sent you. That's what he sent over to Batman and Wolverine in their old costumes. That's all I got.
That's a reprint.
Is that a second print? I think it's second.
That's
print.
A third print of. That's a third print cover he sent over.
Wow.
Dub, aren't you the rule guy?
Yeah, you got me out last time.
Yeah, you called me out a month ago. What is this shit?
I'll call you out, but I'm not going to not put the picture up there.
Black History Month isn't yet.
You can submit whatever you want, but I'll,
What is this?
I'm not going to lie to you. I did not even look up what print it was. You told me it was third print, and I believe
it. Is it?
I don't know. It's second or third. Yeah, it's a new printing.
Oh shit, yeah. That's terrible. Mm-hmm. It's not even good though.
Right. That was my thing.
If you're gonna do a third print, do something that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right, Corbin?
Yeah, that's how I live.
Yeah. Exactly. Number 3. Live. Number 3. All right, here we go. Marco.
Yeah, that's why I like that cover.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not in love with either one of your guys' cover. I understand your cover, Dub. The other cover, I did buy it. As Bruce once again was like, that thing sold out. And as you see in the chats, I sent a picture at 1:00 in the LCS that had 15 of them. So it did sell out. It looks worse in real life than it does even here. I don't know if they were going for like the 60s like Barbie mom look or something, but they didn't hit on any of it. Whoever that is did a terrible job. However, Dub, I like,
It's Kendrick Lim. Yeah, it's a chameleon. I don't know. There was a lot of good covers out there. This was one that caught my eye, so I went with it. So
You love those short goddesses, dude.
that's true. No doubt about it.
That's it. I mean, I get why you picked it. I'm not going to knock it. Bruce is wrong for this, though. That's a terrible cover.
He loves that cover. He's loved it since he saw it. So.
It looks like bad plastics. Like, I don't even know what you're thinking. Like, it's not.
Oh, and it was $10 too. That's right, Jeffrey.
Well, yeah, it was 10. Well, no, because the book was $10.
I'm with Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm still not doing 10 for that cover.
No, yeah, it was just $10.
Well, we'll talk about the book too because we reviewed the book. But go ahead.
All right, let's go. Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
The final is that Tyler Kirkham on yours?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you this, though. This is a disappointment part. It's a dope cover, except for all of them were fucked up at the 2 LCSs I went to. There was color rub on huh?
It's hard to get. It's a black cover. It's hard to get a 9.8 on.
Don't you dare. Don't you? But in this case, for some reason, the right side, and I don't know if it was like a shipping problem with Image or if it was whatever printer they sent it to, but there's like 4 gray streaks on the right side, like color smudges, like color rub. And I looked at the other covers because I looked at the 1 in 25 that I showed you and everything else. They look great. And sometimes there's only 2. So I don't know if like all the shipments that came out to us. Now, with that being said, the 2 stores that I went to that had this cover still were 2 stores that were the same company. So they probably get one shipment to their warehouse and then went out. So it's all the same batch. But like, I didn't even look at it at the first store because I was like, oh, and I was like, shoot, I forgot to pick that up. I got to go pick that up. So I went to the second store, pick it up. I was like, I'm not picking it up here because it's got like 3 run marks, like 3 rubs on it. Like,
is the back of the book gray?
Only a 1/10 of an inch. I don't know. I'd have to run out to the truck and look.
I was curious. Yeah.
No, it's black, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, and then like it rubbed on the. And I was just like, well, whatever. I'm just here to read it. It's not, but it kind of sucked because I really liked that cover. I kind of dug. By the way, with Talavera, right?
Yes, Talavera.
Yep. Yeah, I liked it. I just don't like Iron Man.
Yeah, I don't like Iron Man either, but I like this cover. I think they Talavera did a good job. And then Bruce's is Stefan Sejic.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? It's dynamite. All right.
You know, and I think, by the way, that Batman Deadpool was the second print, and I feel like there was other much better covers than the one that was picked. It was
well, I'm surprised he didn't put the Killing Joke Chromium edition in. That came out this week too.
All right, let's move on to the number.
Barlord, I love you, but man, the drugs must be good.
I think he said that he loves he likes Iron Man.
I actually had this book in 5. By the way, this book did sell out a lot of places too, but I don't know how heavy they ordered it. I don't know why I put it at 1. I just thought like between the Eon book, the Boss book, and what was the other one that I put up? Oh, the Wonder Woman. I just had a hard time putting any of those in, and I kept switching them. So finally, I just you saw what I did. I put them in a different order when I said it. Then I tried to change it. Then I was like, oh, dude, I'm just putting it like this. And I was like, that's probably too high for it. But, whatever. You like that Wonder Woman, huh?
Yeah, I like it's Gia March. I do like it. It's the different. Perspective thing is kind of wacky, and I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at Bruce with the Eon. I mean, like I said, I think that's finally a good one. Like, stop drawing weird body parts on people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who was it? Was it Poison Ivy where he did gave her a 26-pack?
Oh, yeah.
Feet. Yeah. Then he did something with some feet that were.
I think it was the same cover you're talking about.
Oh, was it? And then he did something with somebody's hands that were all whack-a-doodle. Just draw it. This is a decent cover. I like the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes, right? That's what. Yep.
Yeah, the platform shoes.
Those boots.
Cool. All right, boots. All right, what do we got next? All right, let's get into the variants.
We have a couple of variants to look at. These are the ratio.
Hey, after looking at that cover you just put there, Corbin's wife put him in the corner for a timeout.
Oh no, he's in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so we did 2. Yeah, my top was this. I mean, I like the Delano. By the way, this Delano was only a 1 in 52.
Oh, I thought they were all 1 in 100s. No.
No, 1 in
Oh, that's
50.
cool.
Yeah. What is that, Dub?
It
8-ball
is
and
called
MJG?
Wrestle Heist #2 is the name of the book. And this is done by Jay Gonzo is the guy's name.
I can't be mad at the runner-up, and you know why.
Yeah.
By the way, like that book too. That Punisher Red
Punisher
Band.
Red Band?
Yeah, I didn't want to read it again, but or go over it. I haven't read it yet, but I've been loving the Punisher Red Band. So
that's a mini, right? It should be over. It's like almost done.
Yeah.
This is issue 5. All right. All right. Let's let me show you and we have
I forgot about that book.
Yeah.
I forgot about that book. I love that cover, dude.
Yeah. There's an open order and there's a trade dress.
Yeah, there's a trade dress too. Yeah. Man, I love that cover, dude. Dub, I mean, I know there's a Delano this week, but I give it to you.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh yeah. I had it in both sections and I had to figure out which one to leave it in.
Yeah, that's it, dude. That was good. That's good. Yeah, it's a good one.
So, all right. Well, that wraps up. Yeah, it's just like almost like an X-Files Smoking Man or like
what? It's from The End Is Near, right?
Yeah, I think that's the name of the book. Yeah,
isn't it number 5, 4?
It
something like that.
I don't.
Oh, Be Not Afraid. Is that it? What it was? What number? Cosmic One.
What number? Oh, Cosmic One. I like
number 5.
Just kidding.
It's number 5. I knew it was 5.
Oh, that Punisher cover is not bad.
No,
this was the 1 in 10. This Mercado.
Yeah,
but
it's
the
a
open
1
order
in 10
is the same
too.
cover. So
it's a 1 in 10, which is easy. 5. I was right with the 5.
Be Not Afraid.
I got the title wrong. I got the number right. There you go. All right. Damn, that's a sweet book. All right, hey, I went crazy this week on FOC, guys. So, but as Dub said, in his little giggle, it's gonna be a fun face-off today, and I think it will be because we have some good ones. This week when we come back out with this week, we might have to go back specifically for this week, in a month, do incentives because there's some decent incentives in this too.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go back because there's definitely good ones.
All right, that's quick. All right.
FOC face off. We got a lot to get through. Hey,
really?
Can you fix that?
You're digging Hush still? You're digging the new Hush.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're digging the new.
Wait, the one that
the one that took a hiatus and then is still
taking years and it's not. I mean, hey, I'm not whatever works. That's
cool.
That is something.
I haven't read it, so I can't really say.
Is that what you're asking? I read it a little bit.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna
he's talking Hush too. Hush, the original one's good.
Alias Red Band 1, Ji Hung Lee versus Alias Red Band 1, the 1 in 25 by Lucas Wernick.
By the way, that just for dupes, and you can vote for it either way with the Young Hung Lee is. That's also a 1 in 100 virgin. So either way you want to do it. I just like that they're bringing Mary back too on the cover, which is wild. I like the direction Alias is going in this, which is wild. The covers are wild too. Like there was a
lot of covers.
They got a lot of covers. It's a taste for everybody. I wouldn't say I enjoy all 31 flavors, if you know what I mean. But I thought these two were kind of two of the cooler ones. So you don't like either, but Kev's like, fuck both.
He's out.
Oh yeah. That Hush is good. I agree. I agree.
Really good.
Oh, the original. Okay.
Yeah, so good. I picked the one on the left for sure. The Wernick has got the.
You think so, huh? I don't know. Yeah. This is not my cup of tea, though. I think it's not Alias. I think it's Luke Cage and what's her name?
Jessica
Which is
Jones.
usually some of the good stories. So we'll see. Is it Mayor Cage? I think they're doing Mayor Cage.
Is it Mayor? Oh yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. What do we got next?
All right. Let's next book
Maybe.
is Amazing Spider-Man 23, 1 in 50, Ivan Talavera versus the 1 in 100 Lee Bermejo.
Oh, that Lee Bermejo looks like a connecting cover, unfortunately.
Yep. I go Talavera, even though
I hate the Mary J. Venom covers.
Why?
As principle, I hate them. But with that being said, I mean, even a dog's got an ass that a fly isn't biting every once in a while, and that's it right there. That's a good one. I got the left. Left too. Love. Ooh.
Why do you not like
correcting?
the Mary Jane covers? I'm just curious.
Huh? Oh,
Why do you not like the Mary Jane
a lot
Venom
of them look
covers?
like shit. A lot of them look
Oh,
like
okay. With the exception of this one, I do like this one.
Yeah.
The other one, you can't go wrong with the classic Spider-Man Venom, but it's not as good as
Yeah,
even
I think
Talavera.
I would like that cover better if it didn't have the Venom device thing
The
behind
tendrils in the back. The tendrils in the back.
Oh,
it. Yeah, tendrils. Let's go with that.
I got you.
What did you guys say? Oh, the spooge?
Let's just move on to
Are
the
you
next
talking about
one.
the spooge? The Venom spooge?
No, just the whole Venom head.
Oh.
All of it. All right.
Oh, you're talking about the Talavera?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Talavera.
I like it without the I would like it a lot better if it didn't have the Venom in the head in the background.
Yeah, I mean every color's gotta be venomous. Here you go, Dub, for you.
Yeah, so this one, Godzilla versus America, Portland, 1 in 25, Benjamin Dewey versus 1 in 50, Caitlin
These books
Yarsky.
Suck, by the way. Hold on. These
Yeah, the books
Godzilla verses suck. They're not good.
This series has not been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But out of these two,
Yeah.
it's easily the left one for me. The green
Really?
and red. Yeah, that right one on the right, those little T-Rex arms just look too small and weird.
Right?
Like, the little hands, like it's too small. So that really like takes away like
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm surprised. When I put some of these together, you know, obviously when I put them together, I think about like what the vote's gonna be, right? So that we have like when people say neither, unless I purposely do it for neither, like I don't want to hear that, so it kind of sucks. But like this one, obviously I put for you, so then I decided which one do I think he would go for. And I thought you'd say like because of scale, the one on the right. But you know, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the hands, I just can't get past it.
Did he come to visit Philly already? Did Godzilla come to Philly already?
I don't think so.
Voodoo, it is
Chicago.
Voodoo Donuts. Oh yeah, no crap.
Yeah, because I like the people, and I like there's a couple of people and like a elephant or something in the front there.
Speaking of Voodoo Donuts, I'm not a big donuts fan, but Voodoo Donuts is okay. Like
I have not.
They make a decent donut.
Portland.
They do make a decent donut.
They're not the ones that have the one in Orlando, is it? Is that the same place with the giant chair outside?
No, I think isn't that
outside of
Orlando or Miami? There's one in Miami too that does a decent job, but I can't remember what that's called.
No, this one was outside Universal Studios. They had like a giant chair. I thought it was Voodoo, but I could be wrong.
No, they do like that was like they do like I you can't call it artisanal bagels or whatever, but whatever they do, it's like or bagels, but donuts. But I remember that it was like their hype was something. I can't. This is years ago, so there's something that was really hyped there.
Thanks, I thought
it could have been like bacon and maple or something, some shit
yeah.
like that. That was okay, but like their actual like glazed pause was good. Like that.
Are they really? Can you tell us more about that?
No, I can't.
Okay,
I cannot.
I'm a glazer myself.
Yo. Oh, they are at Universal?
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they have a location there. The line's always huge, and they have this giant chair you can sit in and take a picture with.
That's what it was too. The line was actually pretty big. I usually don't Oasis.
All right, here we go. Marion Heretic number 5, 1 in 10, and then Star Trek Lower Decks number 17. This is the open order, I believe, the A cover for this.
A video game cover. I just didn't have anything to team these up against, so they had to go versus each other. The Heretic is an interesting comic. I don't understand it. I mean, I've seen it before. I just don't know who it's for.
It's a
And
spin-off.
there's something called Star Trek. I don't know who that's for either. So
It's Space Invaders.
that's what we got. That's what we got. But there's a video game cover there. So
Yep. I think I'm gonna order a bunch of those. I love that cover. I think it's fantastic. I haven't seen a.
Which
I
one?
think the Space Invaders cover.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. I know people like those, so I just want to let people know
Yeah,
whatever
video game.
their niche is. There's these two covers coming up.
Yeah.
I'd assume
right.
that the niche is the same for both these people. All right, next.
I don't think so, but okay.
That ain't me. I'm just saying it ain't me.
All right. Now we
Dude,
have.
the whole chat's talking about donuts at this point.
I mean, donuts are good. I need to bring back the. Are you gonna eat that? We haven't done that in a while. So on the left we have Moonstar #1 by Joshua Swaby, aka Sway, and on the right we have Wonder Man 1 by Phil Noto. He's doing a bunch of these headshot covers.
Do we know what these two books have in common?
Moonstar 1. No. What the hell?
Two #1s for Marvel that nobody wants.
Wow. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Both ending at 6 to 10 issues.
Yeah. Who did somebody put that? Yeah.
Meyer.
Yeah, Meyer, you're right. Absolutely. Meyer got it. Ding. Give him the bell.
Oh my god.
Meyer got it.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Meyer.
Oh.
Ring the bell.
I like that Moonstar cover. I mean, it's.
I do like the cover, and actually, the Wonder Man covers had some decent ones. I thought this was kind of cool, but I mean, we're gonna have to review this. But the fuck.
If I mean, I don't care about Wonder Man, but I mean, I don't know. Noto does a good job.
Neither does anybody.
Yeah, well, fair. All right.
Also, by the way,
yeah.
Can we say it? What Wonder Man's got a TV show coming up. Does that look like Wonder Man in the TV show?
No, Wonder Man's TV show came out today, I think, or yesterday.
Oh, did it?
Yesterday at 9.
Yeah.
Corbin, would you like to explain something that may be a little off with this Wonder Man and the Wonder Man that we see on the TV show?
This was the Wonder Man for Martin Luther King's time. I think that's
Dumb trying to pull a Matt there for a second, but good job, Corbin. Good job, Corbin.
That's the best way I can describe it.
I know,
a little different now.
Just chill. I get it. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's keep going. We got a lot to get through here. All right. Next, we have Wolverine 17, the 1 in 25 Delado, or Star Wars Shadows of Maul, the 1 in 25 Bjorn Barons.
Dude, I'll tell you this: there's like two good Maul covers, or the Barons one and another one. I didn't know which one to put up here, but I also like how many Delado Wolverine covers is there? Like 4, 3?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we cover him next week. I like the Delado. I like both. I do too. I like both. I just think Maul's nose looks a little funky in this, but
yeah, I think its face is just a little wide. If it was a little skinnier.
Cool. It is. Thanks for that, Cosmic. We'll cover it next week. We just don't have time to get to it.
Right. Yeah. We'll definitely talk about it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Maul. No, I like the Delado too, though. That's a really good Wolverine. I like the blue and yellow.
I mean, it's why?
They're both good.
He's copying him. I don't think it's a copy. What? Huh? What?
Mark? I don't think Mark Spears has ever used black in any of his covers.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I'd like. Can you maybe reference the cover that he's?
Right, yeah, could you reference the cover of that?
Yeah,
I don't think that's. Yeah.
I mean, no shade to Mark Spears.
No, I just don't get that.
Right.
No. Just say it. All right.
Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, texture maybe.
Star Wars Shadows of Maul 1 in 100.
That's right. Yes, I showed the notion.
And then you have the Batman 7 Ryan Sook. Now, for those of you who are paying attention, why did he put these two covers together?
Cityscapes.
Because it's somebody standing above the city looking down, right?
Yep, absolutely. Cityscapes in the background. Yeah. Two guys up there sitting down. Thank
Two
you.
guys up, although Batman's busy beating up Joker,
Being
but
the-
still,
being the
not
snot on
he's
Joker,
a little busy. That Panosian has a trade dress too that looks. I mean, it looks good. I'm probably not paying for a 1 in 100, but Batman's already on my. Is that the A cover for Batman, or
No,
is
that's like the X cover or GHIJK. I mean, there's like 50 covers. There's some terrible covers for that, by the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I usually get the A. So, man, I do like the Panosian mall, though. I think he did a good job with that.
Oh, sorry, doesn't come across sometimes. The jokes, Kev. We're good.
Oh, that explains it. I was in my head going, I'm not the biggest Spears guy, but I don't remember. That was good. Well done.
All right, let's keep moving. We got to get through a few more of these here. All right, here comes our next one. We have the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Hama Files #2. So basically, this is a reprint. Of G.I. Joe #2.
New cover, though.
The Marvel run with the brand.
This
is a new cover. Yeah, they do the regular cover, and this is the alternate cover for it. So this cover is done by Chris Mooneyham.
First appearance of this character, too.
And then on the right, we have Hyde Street #10, 1 in 20.
What the shit happened to Hyde Street? We haven't had Hyde Street in one of these covers in like a month, dude. Or 2 months, 3 months.
2 months.
3
Yeah,
months. It's been a while.
Maybe they took the holidays off. I don't know.
I guess.
This is Hyde Street.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying
No. Meyer said it reminds me of Hyde Street. I'm like, that's because it is Hyde Street.
It is Hyde Street. That is, yep, it is Hyde Street. Yep, it reminds me of Hyde Street because I just wanted to remind everybody because it had been a while since Hyde Street had been out that here we go, Hyde Street's coming back, and here you go with #10.
Corbin, why do you think you put these two covers together? What do you see when you look at these?
Saturday morning cartoons? No, I'm playing. I don't actually know. Wait. Horror movie homages.
You're too deep. You're getting too deep.
I am because I see the fly in the thing. I don't know.
It's both the goggles. Yeah. Look at the eyeballs on both.
I was thinking that for a second, but I was like, no.
When he sent these over, I laughed when I put these on the slide. I was like, this is ridiculous.
I should have said, okay.
I'm like, why did he put a 1 in 20 with an open order? Oh, there you go. Okay, that's fine.
Matchy.
Nice, yep. Ridiculous.
Ghost Machine is sweet. I love Ghost Machine. I put you on to Ghost Machine. I love Ghost Machine.
All right, let's see. I think there is.
Well, there you go. Just to remind you.
Oh, nice.
FOC. Make sure you got it.
Here we go. Nectar 1 in 30 by Jason Sean Alexander versus the Nectar 1 in 10 by Jonathan Wayshak.
Ooh.
We'll hopefully be reviewing this. The cover now. There's a black and white variant for Nectar, or it's like chrome black and white variant for it. Yeah, but like the covers are actually pretty cool. There's nothing besides me wanting to let you know that this book's coming out and maybe giving some pub to see if it's good. We will be reviewing this book, but like check out the covers. They got like 4 covers, like 4 or 5 covers, pretty good. Also, too, it's weird. So it says 1 in 10 and 1 in 30, but they're actually not. They're like you have to buy that many. So it's like a 1 in 3 with every 30. Within a 30 pack of books, you get the Nectars, and then the 1 in 10 is you have to buy a 10 pack. And it's a 1 in 1 10 pack you can buy or something. They're doing something weird. They're doing something wildly weird with this shit. Because I looked into it a little bit, and it doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying?
No. When you sent it over, I looked it up, and the words were definitely weird.
Yeah.
They had the 30 in the parentheses and the 1 in.
So the 30 in parentheses means that you have to order 30 copies of it.
Isn't that what you normally have to do to get a 1 in 30?
Yeah, but you get 1 book for every 30. I think these are stacks because this one on the left literally said, or the one on the right literally said 1:1 parentheses 10. So that means it's a 10 stack with 1 in every 10 stack. The one on the left said 1 in 3 with every 30. So it's a 1 in 3 technically, but you have to order a 30 pack minimum. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
That's weird. But just for reference, there's a 1 in 10, a 1 in 20, 1 in 30, 1 in 40, and 1 in 50 for these. for this book. So whatever your system is, it has a 10.
So I think it's but I don't think it's a true 1 in 50. I think it's they give you 5 because a 1 in 50 means you get 1 copy every 50.
Right.
It's technically a 5 in 50. It's technically a.
So it's going to be not as quote unquote rare.
Yeah. So it's going to be like the 1 in 3 is technically a 3 in 30. Wait, is that right? That's not right.
The 1 in 30 is.
It's 3 copies for every 30 you buy. So whatever the shit, I don't. It's a wild idea. I don't know, dude. It's wild. Just I would. When anything funny like this comes up, it gets overhyped and people just blow it out of proportion and say it's uber rare. I don't think it's as uber rare as everybody thinks it is. But yeah, it kind of sounds like scary stories to tell in the dark. Yes.
Yeah, that cover on the right is super creepy. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, they both are. But this is written by a guy named Jeremy Robinson. I'm not super familiar with him. I looked this up a little bit. This is coming from Vault Comics. It's something to do with like butterflies and a plague. And they like to eat human or drink human blood. The butterflies do, so that's what the plague
like
is.
Like nectar.
Yeah, that's their nectar. So
we'll see how it goes. Basic. It could be completely great or it could be completely trash. So we'll see.
Yeah. We'll read it.
I don't think it's gonna be middle. I don't think it's gonna be middle ground with that book. I think it's gonna be one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know what if it's a mini or.
No, it's gonna be. It's supposed to be a series.
Ongoing.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're a little bit early. Let's get into. As I say that, did I go too fast for take it or leave it?
Yeah, I wasn't ready. It's all right.
Actually, maybe we're not early.
I'm almost there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we are behind.
Reviews.
All
right. There we go.
Give it to me. Chicka.
We're going to start off with Absolute Batman number 16. So this is the obviously Wonder Woman is the other part of it. Wonder Woman's coming to.
I'm not so okay. Can I tell you this? The Wonder Woman part is what it is. It's okay, but like I think it's a distraction to something else that's going on here. One is a delivery of subs, and during a delivery of subs, for the people that read it, somebody says, "You're not him. You ain't it. You ain't him." You know what I mean? I mean, I'm him, but you ain't him. Which I thought was interesting. So reread that dialogue. And the last bit, there's a note. And see who signed the note and who it's to and who signed the note. And I think there's something going on there. Which is great because now they've added like the detective part into a Batman book, which is kind of interesting. So I'm with the take it.
There we go.
Corbin, you don't have to write it in the chat. You're on the show and you have.
I know. I just wanted to get my. I just want to get my thoughts in the print.
Yeah, he did say you're not him. Yep. He said you're not him, and I think there's going to be a key there. If you put it in a certain context, that means some people know something, and some other people that some people are not supposed to know. That we think people don't know. But somebody's supposed to know something. For the people that know and actually read comics, they'll know what I'm saying. For those like Corbin that just look at the pictures, they might not know.
That's not. Nah. I read through the whole thing.
Oh, so you did read this, Corbin?
Dave took it twice.
I did. I enjoyed it.
Is that a thumbs up?
It's a big old thumbs up.
Yeah, the note at the end. I definitely, I mean, you think it's one thing, but I don't know if it's the thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not going to ruin the book. Read the book.
They're trying to make it out obvious. Oh, look, it's this thing over here. It's
but it's also something like who signed it. I think the key here, because if you take who signed it, if you take the signature and you take the you're not him and you put those two things together, means something. You know what I mean? Take it. All right. What do we got next?
We have Moving on to DCKO. The kids are all fight.
There's something. They are something.
So here you got Cassandra in here. You got Jonathan in here. That's the two that I was familiar with. Cassandra and Jonathan.
Yo, I mean, I don't even got to start today. We're not gonna. The fight part is we don't have Bruce here, so he's gonna say take it. But whatever this is, and by the way, you better pray to God, DC fan slappies, that's not the new Teen Titans. You better pray to God that short bus group ain't the new Teen Titans, because man, it's bad. This is tough to read. This is tough to read. This is not good. I'm giving it 2 thumbs down. Yeah, Bruce probably did love this. He probably did. Don't worry, Cosmic. You saved your money. Yeah, this is not good. Nope. Nope. Well, they better not be, because if it is, they just ruined Teen Titans too. Nothing was written well. Oh my God, this book was terrible. Corbin, please.
It wasn't a good book. The art was good. In my mind, the art was decent, rather. I understand what they're trying to do, obviously forming this new super team, but it felt kind of useless. It felt not needed. I wouldn't say it was a waste of a read, but I would not.
Oh, it was a waste of a read. I'll tell you this: Cassandra showing up, Cassandra and another character that I'm not going to show you because you obviously see her on the front. It served no relevance to the book, but I think you just go like, oh, well, cool. At least she's there. So maybe this will make this dog crap better. It was not. I mean, it was, oh my God.
I mean, is it possible that like it's written for a different audience, like a younger audience or something?
No, you know what it is?
And
this is what I don't understand about comics at this point.
That's why I kind of have say it.
This is what I have a problem with. The reputation for the longest time that comic book fans are trying to get away from is that we're either simpletons or perverts. And to be honest with you, DC is full selling on both those avenues. This book is a book for simpletons, and some of their covers are just for gooner perverts. Like, this was not good. Like, they went too far with this one. It's too far. It's a full sell, dude.
Wow.
That audience was in the store today. It wasn't in the store tomorrow. It ain't gonna be in the store next week. There ain't.
I think
Dave
said it right.
I don't know.
What?
Like, if they start putting those Fortnite books out again, Marco, the audience going to be in the store. You know, I mean, you get the audience. The audience has been growing. There's been other people coming into the comic shop.
Are you calling people that play Fortnite simple-minded?
No, I'm calling the people that come in to buy the Fortnite comics.
They didn't buy the comic books. They bought the code for a skin, dog.
The mom's buying the codes.
Hey, Ed, you said it. I didn't. No, I'm not calling Bruce a simpleton. Bruce is a slappy.
That's different. Yes, different.
Yeah.
Much different.
All right. This is a leave it. Obviously,
I mean, here's the thing, though. If it is for, I'm putting a crooked thumbs down.
Who's
but
it
like,
for?
if it is, the reason why I am putting it, well, I'm just saying, if it is for a different group, which it could be, then like, okay, we have to understand that not all books are for
No, you do not. Hold on. Stop. This is what gets everybody in trouble. The hypothetical, what if a person or a group this could be for? Or we should do this because what if it hurts one imaginary person's feeling? No, they spent a lot of money on this. They put this book out. It's not cheap. People are losing money. LCS owners are losing money on this book. Who is this for? Please tell me. Because as Dave said, that audience ain't in the store. It ain't in there today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. It ain't at Comic-Cons. It ain't nowhere. I don't know where it is. It's probably watching wrestling right now, but it ain't there. Thank you. The end.
All right. Let's just move
Fair
on.
enough.
I don't have anything. I have some of those still sealed too, Melissa. Especially I think I have this G.I. Joe one. So
I think it was intellectually dishonest there, Meyer. I agree. Speaking Yeah, go
Supergirl
ahead.
Next Door. That's right. I was just gonna say Supergirl Next Door #1. This is a one shot, I believe.
It was like 6. Okay, first off, this is where I don't have a problem. I actually didn't want to say it because I had a problem with the comment that made before. It was a $10 book for that cover. Okay, but this thing gave us what, like 8 stories in here? Yeah. Now, with that being said, that first story was dog shit. But like, they had some decent stories in here. They did have some decent stories.
Kind of sweet.
You would.
Like it wasn't a book I really like poured over the panels and stuff, but I read it. I was like, oh, that was nice. I really liked the second story. I thought the third story was just the third story was what the third story was.
Which we're gonna get that in any of these things where they put them all together. You're gonna get that, yeah.
Yeah. Just I didn't want to get every other page, but whatever. But yeah, like I thought it was okay.
How many was there? Was it 6?
8 stories, I think.
8 stories? Yeah. Was it 8? I'm trying to look back to see if I can pull it.
I would say 50-50 in terms of what was good.
I think I'll give it more 65-35.
Wow.
65-35. There were some moments in there I was surprised I was still reading the book. I was so mad at that first story that I was surprised that I finished this book. The
third story, that's shocking. The first
one was The Dream of Different Stars and garbage. Running on Love, Rehabilitation, The Runaway. The first story, I don't know.
Did like the Swamp Thing one. I thought that was a beautifully done book.
And why the heck in the first one did they have that kid, like they kept giving him these like over-exaggerated spooge sweat marks everywhere? Like, dude, come on, man. Pause. Get rid of it. Yeah, come on, man. That was too much. But there was definitely good stuff. The second one was good with the guy and the Flash story. That was good.
If you were just going to read it in the app, I think that's a smart call, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't a bad book by any means, but yeah.
The thing I was worried with the second story was because of how I read that piece of junk before this, and I was worried about it because of some of the characters that were there. You didn't like the Arkham Asylum story with? I guess you're right. It was just a love story between.
Yeah, I if it wasn't in every other book anywhere.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was great.
I just thought it was
I'll give you this. Like the Green Lantern douchebag story was pretty good. I mean,
actually,
he's a douchebag.
I forgot about that. That is true.
And like definitely making out with like I don't know whatever the heck he was making out with. What was that like? Algorithm. He was making out with an algorithm. That was kind of dope. I mean, I thought it was funny. It was stupid, but it should have been stupid. You know, it was what it was supposed to be.
I get what you're saying.
The Wonder Woman story, mid at best, like not great, but nothing offensive. I mean, it wasn't horrible. And then you had the Swamp Thing story. Swamp Thing getting some snatch, always a good thing. You know what I mean? What do you want to do about that? I thought it was decent enough, if not quality. That probably was, if not the best story on there. Probably the second best story on it. Casper the Friendly Ghost / Manhunter story was, once again, a mid-story to okay story. It was fine. No problems there. It kind of very cartoonish. And then even the Batman and Green Arrow story was better than expected, I guess. I don't remember. I think that was it. I think that's all the stories there. So, I mean, out of that, you've got like 4 mid stories, 2 to 3 good stories, and 1 dog shit story. So I'm giving it a thumbs up. And for $10, mind you, like it's a lot. It's a thick book. Like, don't get twisted.
That's fair. That is fair.
I really thought. I mean, I know there was a little bit of everything in there with a whole bunch of different characters,
different stories. Yeah.
I thought that we would get more of Supergirl. Like that's what when I first saw this book, that's what I thought it was for.
Fair.
Was to get people. Supergirl's going to be in the theater soon. They're trying to get more.
Oh well, that ain't even the Supergirl. The Supergirl that was in this storyline, it better not be the one we see at theaters, because if so, that's a fucking train wreck.
It's not that, of course, but I thought maybe we'd get more of that when this book was, you know, the one I thought when I saw this book.
Fair.
It wasn't that at all. It was like you said, it wasn't all terrible stories. There was a few good ones in there. I'm gonna give this a crooked thumbs up for sure. There was things I didn't like. The Swamp Thing definitely was I mean, it was silly, but it was fun to read. It was
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is wild. And then I was like, oh,
They
wow,
had
this is
in it.
wild. And I was like,
It
all
looked
right,
really
yeah.
nice,
Brown
too.
chicken, brown cow.
Oh, the art in Swamp
Yeah.
Thing? Oh, dope. Yeah, for sure. It had a great, cool, like retro feeling with new colors. I mean,
Yeah.
it was good.
It was really nice. Now I'm gonna also give it a quick thumbs up. I didn't like as many of the stories as Marco did. I'm more on Dub's side on that, but I do agree, like a lot of story for that price. So that's already a plus.
Exactly.
And the quality to story ratio
You
was
didn't think
better
there
than
was
that.
you didn't think there was 3 good stories out of all those stories?
Let me just say this. I read this book,
2.5
this
maybe?
morning,
Yeah, okay.
and the only one that really resonated with me was the Jay Garrett.
Anybody else can go on this book.
I thought it was okay. Good start. Sure. I will check out issue 2. Joshua Williamson. I mean, if there's one thing that I will say from it, you can tell that he really likes the character. I think that kind of came through.
Meyer, is this a crossover to Captain America? I think Meyer's reading Captain America.
Everything I was gonna say, everything was really good until the end. I didn't understand exactly what it's leading off to, but I thought it actually kind of reminded me of like the MCU kind of Iron Man, but not in like the worst way. Like if I felt like I got Tony's quips, you got his sense of superiority, you got his vulnerability. I thought the art for the Iron Man actual suit was good. Like I thought it was okay. The end of the book threw me off because I was like, wait, what? It was like a record scratch, but ultimately, yeah, solid enough book. I mean,
see, that's
I'll take it.
Are you giving it a full thumbs up or cooking?
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Okay. I think it's funny because the ending was pretty good. They kind of almost blew it with a comment of, hey, I know this group's not together anymore. And the first part was fucking stupid.
What part?
Oh, the I'm already here, your favorite bands, all that bullshit. All that bullshit was garbage. Like the first 10 pages.
That was classic Tony, though. Like, I don't know.
Well, classic Tony's stupid. So
yeah, I thought that was well,
I mean,
and also
like
the whole video montage was setting the intro to like get you caught up to it all. Like, I don't know. I guess I looked at it
or to fall asleep. I mean, fall asleep. I guess.
Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
not
in
in
love
with
with Iron Man, so it was a good way to.
I don't either. I don't think anybody does.
No, there's people that read it.
Please.
Somebody in our chat. I don't know if it was
I'm gonna give it a quarter thumbs up, but I don't want to. Actually, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down because I don't want to have to read number 2 of this book.
Oh wow!
So I'm
not.
That I'd give it a quarter thumbs up, but if we have to read number 2, I'm definitely out after 2.
We have to read number 2. It wasn't like a crash and burn book.
It definitely was not a crash and burn. I think I am not reading Cap, but I feel like there's an event coming up in the summer, like the ultimate end of something or other is coming.
Which is what I don't want.
It's Cap is over. Zdarsky's planning it. I can't remember the name of the event, but I think that's why it's crossing over. I don't know. I'm going to give it a crooked thumbs up because I want to see Melinda get that black armor. I think that's kind of cool. All right. Everybody left. So I give it a crooked thumbs up. So I will tell you guys that you should take this book. Let's see what happens in the next issue, and then we'll judge and see what happens then. So go Melinda with the armor. All right, we're gonna move on to our next book. Sorry, I'm not following along in the chat as well, but I will go back and look. So our next book was The Amazing Spider-Man Annual, this year's annual, by Saladin Ahmed. And I mean, I don't know. It's a Spider-Man annual, and I'm not really... There was a story at the end with Joe Kelly wrote a story in there, and that was decent. I liked that one. The art in there was good. It was almost digitally, but it looked clean, so I like that kind of style of art. The main story, though, I don't know about that main story. Just kind of, man, the art was good.
I think this suffered from almost the same thing that DC did on their annual or one shot, but like DC did it better because I mean, I guess if you turn DC into 3 stories or 2 stories, it would have been similar to this, right? Instead of doing 9, like because you got a ton of mid. I mean, and I guess that's what you can say about this. Not in love with one of the stories, kind of garbage,
Yeah.
and then like kind of mid. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not a super like I don't. I guess I'm not super familiar with Rapid. I haven't kept up with Spidey all that much.
Isn't Rapid
So
just like a Quicksilver knockoff?
I guess I don't know. I thought maybe he was like a clone or something. I don't know who he is.
Like
I don't know.
what?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who. But again, the art was clean in that. I really liked the art.
static.
But the end, or the story itself was just kind of meh.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I'm
half of
quarter
it they're
thumbs.
chasing a villain, right? So I mean, it's just
Yeah, I'm quarter thumbs down. Like I just don't. Like you said, half of it I'm like okay. The other half I'm just like, dude, what are we doing here?
again, I
Like,
do like the Joe Kelly story though. That was it was
yeah,
short, but I liked it. You know,
yeah. I'm gonna give it a quarter thumb because I just the first story I actually had to put this book down twice because it
Oh.
was just so boring, so boring. Oh, you didn't. You did not. No, no way you picked this up. Youngblood 3. LOL. Yeah, I had some Crown Royal. Yeah, you must have. You must have had some Crown Royal to be freaking reading Youngblood 3, brother.
Did you
Thank
say
you for the
crooked thumbs
$5.
down?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't horrible. It just isn't for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, RP. By the way,
I also give this a crooked thumbs down. The
RP,
only
RP. I passed it 4 times today and almost thought about picking it up. I just couldn't.
uh, the Youngblood revive. So is
Yeah.
Youngblood 3 like redoing the original Youngblood series? Is that the whole
Bro,
thing?
it looks exactly like the original series. I looked down at it today, and that's why I picked it up. I was like, I was almost kind of, if I didn't dislike Rob that much because of how poorly he treats people, and like, listen, he's never treated me poorly. So, but I know the people that he has treated poorly, and they don't deserve it. I would think about picking it up, but
RP, he has no idea. Awesome. Love it.
dude, that Youngblood was terrible.
Oh. All right. We have I remember looking at it back in the day, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about what happened in that book. Ever. We have one more book that was a late edition, and it was an ice cream truck.
Yeah, this is what's interesting about this. And I'm going to semi spoil it, but not try to. We had the Dreadnought Wars, which is arguably like, I think that really got the hype train going back on G.I. Joe, where it started to do an uptick on this. And you'd figure that the very next week they would have put out something or, that had a lot to do with it. The problem with this book is only the back end, which was very interesting, had something to do with it. And when you start to read the front end, you're like, wait a minute, what are we doing here with food trucks and the twins? And it actually turned out all right. Like, I hope that they don't do this every book, but I think it's a lot better of a way to do it than they were first started off, where they were like using one entire comic to reintroduce a character. In this, they just, I mean, obviously you can see who's there. It's Roadblock. Obviously, he's on top of a food truck. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but like that's how they reintroduced the character. And they did it in a way where it was quick enough. And then just when you're like, oh, that story's not bad, and you flip the page, and then they give you the follow-up to the Dreadnought Wars, which I thought was a very brilliant way of doing things. I thought it was good. I'm giving it a thumbs up. And obviously, like, if you think if Absolute Batman is your read of the week, I think this was the second place contender to it. Like, and probably the only contender to it this week, to be honest with you. It was good. It was good.
It was like
I don't think it was
kind of a bridge, right? Like between
yes.
the stories, like so they should be going into something else with the next.
It does. Well, this is the problem with it, Meyer. I think if they did this solely, if they did this prior to the Dreadnought Wars, you might be like, wow, this slaps. But as you know, Meyer, the Dreadnought Wars were just so fucking good. Just so good that it's kind of like, it's like that course that they give you to clean your palate, but like it's still pretty darn good. You're like, oh shit, I thought this was just gonna be like plain vanilla. No. It's got some flavor into it. You know what I mean? Like that's really what it is here. You're like, you sit there and you're like, okay, cool. It took down the tone a little bit and added a little humor and a little bit of just fuck all action to it. And then, oh man, I wish I could spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. But then the end comes back and then does slap. It kicks you in the face. You know, I mean, you're like, oh shit, like back to business. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great. I really, yeah, I mean, you do. That's what I'm saying, Meyer. Like, you're not the only one. Like the ticks that are going up of people ordering the series. And I was worried after the Dreadnought Wars. I think we talked about last time that it was going to have a huge fall off. And when I first started to read this, I was like, this is good, but man, if we don't get like, we just had that huge event, and they, you know, I was like, what is this? You might as well call this Marvel or DC at this point. You have a huge event and no repercussions. And then all of a sudden, the back end repercussions occurred, which was pretty dope. So.
Just like the old cartoons,
Yeah.
they're all good. Some are better than others. That makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Yeah.
I wish I would have got to this. I didn't get a chance to read this. So.
This was surprisingly good. Yeah, I'm glad. I was between this and the Red Band Punisher, and I was like, and then I picked it up. That's why it was a late ad, but I'm taking it still. It's good to see. But also, too, I was kind of worried because if it was bad, you know, I'd hate to have to
give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, I'd hate to have to give it a thumbs down, but I'm giving it a thumbs up. It was probably, if it was just the story of Robrock, it probably would have been a crooked thumbs up, teetering on maybe not, but like with the ending of this, it was a full thumbs up. So there you go. I think you'll be happy, especially if you like what G.I. Joe's doing. I think you'll be happy with the continuation of this. So there you go. You look at, what was this? You look at what you can do here. I have nothing but hope. All right, cool. All right, let's get into, let's get into this. All right, this week it's not so much about comics as it is about 10 Batman villains in comics, because the DC boys, one of them who didn't even show up this week, said that they wanted to go over something DC for this, so we decided we would. These are the top 10 Batman villains in comics. Who wants to go first? Good job, Corbin.
I was about to say, I mean, I'll take a crack at it.
Yeah, why don't you guys go first?
I think we should do Corbin because I have a feeling he's going to fail the whole objective, miss the point completely, and we can rock and roll. Bruce is missing, but I think he submitted to when Dub gets back. I think that's what Dub's doing behind the scene, trying to submit it. I know he's missing out, but I think we've got his list too. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I thought we were doing Investor Club.
We do this under CIC because usually it's about comic books.
Got you. Okay, my bad. All right. Here we go. All right. So top 10.
Watch. Well, look at this cover. This is like 1990s PowerPoint. So I imagine
we're not gonna keep doing this disrespecting my PowerPoint, y'all. This is a comic style, whatever. I'm not gonna lie. I'm.
This is the layout that says comic style from Windows 95.
my comic. Thank you. I appreciate the love and support, y'all. Y'all understand.
A Corbin breakdown. Okay.
All right.
What do we got? Should I flick it?
Let's go to number 10. Yeah.
Number 10.
So number 10 went with the Riddler.
Oof.
Solid enough character, right? Like, you think Batman villains, he's up there. Thank you. See, I appreciate that. Like, I love the chat. I tell you. Anyway,
This has got to be somebody you know personally, because there's
no actually. You're funny. You're funny, but not at all. Thank you. Okay, not a Make-A-Wish kid now, but no, I'm playing. I'm just kidding. But no, like the Riddler's fine. Criminal mastermind. We know his obsession with like puzzles and stuff. The reason I have him dead
is this
last.
shit crooked?
Can we not focus? The reason I have him dead last is he's one of the oldest Batman villains.
Oh, you're so wrong with this.
I think debuted in Detective Comics 140. So definitely been around 1948. Definitely been around. I just don't have any signature stories for him. Like, we know him from the Batman series. Obviously, Jim Carrey played him. We saw Paul Dano play him in film. But like a signature comic story, I don't know. There's a 3-parter in Batman Legends of the Dark Knight that Steve Englehart wrote that I remember. And then he was kind of a part of Batman Hush. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of, does anyone in the chat know, like a whole lot of signature Riddler stories? And so That's why.
Year one.
Well,
All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go. He's already screwed that up.
Right.
Next.
We're not into Killer Croc. People give, I mean, Killer Croc obviously is a whole new claim to fame with absolute Batman. But when Killer Croc originally came into the DC universe, he was like a criminal kind of mastermind. Like they over time, and I think honestly, Batman the Animated Series kind of did Killer Croc dirty. But this guy, thank you, man. This guy was really
I think that's sarcasm.
Are you being sarcastic? Dude. Oh, War Jokes and Riddles. I don't know. I'm not a Tom King fan. I read it. I guess that was a good one. If he's being sarcastic, I'm RP. That's gonna hurt me, man. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna hurt me.
Wait, you said Batman the Animated Series did Killer Croc?
He just said the Riddler had no comic book stories.
Said I couldn't think of any signature comic.
I said stories. Year one, just right off, and then it comes
Frank
out with
the
War Jokes. Like
War Jokes and Riddles was I don't know, man. Again, that was a good story. I don't know. I'm not a Tom King fan, so maybe I didn't hold that in high regard. That's on me. I'm still recovering from RP thinking me hurt my feelings. Anyway, Killer Croc came in 1983 in Detective Comics, and he was actually a criminal mastermind who had assassinated one of the top gangsters that was kind of running for control of Gotham back then. And it was interesting for Batman because not only was he, and I'm sure y'all know this, somebody who could not outthink Batman, but think to his level on a criminal scale, but also physically, like he could fight. And that was something that happened. In fact, before they rebooted the universe, he actually was the reason, pre-crisis rather, he was the killer of Jason Todd's parents. So that alone, I was like, okay, I like it. I mean, obviously he's also been in some movies and Batwoman, other things like that. But in the comics, he had like a real history that was pretty interesting pre-crisis. Post-crisis, they made it a little bit different, obviously. But I thought it was pretty solid. So he's my number 9.
Okay.
All right, number 8. Let's go. Number 8, I did Bane. Not a whole lot to say about Bane. I put the picture in there. Crooked and
he just muted himself because he said there wasn't a lot to say about Bane. What is wrong with this dude? Go ahead.
Wait, I'm guessing you already discussed the crookedness of the screen like that.
Yes, I did. I already discussed that.
Yeah, wait, listen. Can you? No, it's the. Can you hear me first of all? Yes.
You can now. Yeah.
Okay.
You said there wasn't a lot to say about Bane, and then mute yourself.
Listen. I think that's why Barlow. I'm over Bane too. That's why I have an 8. I did not like Tom King's City of Bane storyline. Like I feel he's been oversaturated. But again, you look at the comics. You look at when he first was brought in. In my mind, a better version of Killer Croc in the sense, again, criminal mastermind who was also physically, a match and or better than Batman, right? Obviously broke his back, did all of that, right? Wow. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I think Bane is a very good villain, but I had to keep him 8.
All right. I mean,
for my personal. Oh shit! I meant to flip flop those two. Fuck. Anyway, whatever. I meant to say he was. All right. Anyway, Penguin number 7. Again, I went with the Penguin. Some of the Batman's Rogues Gallery that's been around a longer time, I put higher because they've been around more. They have more of an established history. This guy came back in 1941. Detectives Comics number 58. One of the original members. And what I like about him is that he obviously isn't a guy who matches Batman on a physical level, but he's able to. He does have guns and his umbrella and everything, but his ability to mingle with both the higher levels of Gotham as well as the seedy underbelly, with the grime and the crooks there, with the Iceberg Lounge, I think is an interesting juxtaposition for both Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Isn't he just a bar owner?
He's a bar owner who does some fencing of weapons and stuff. I mean, I think the Batman did a really good job of showing a little bit of what he does.
Oh, so he's like enemy. He's like random enemy, background enemy number 3. Like
I wouldn't say that. I think he's somebody who is able to blend in Gotham's high society while also being a guy who is a criminal kingpin. In some, he's good in hand to hand. He's somebody who obviously on Batman's fighting skill isn't going to last for long, but he has many times got himself out of situations against Batman, either through the letter of the law. In fact, one of my favorite storylines was, I think it was 1991. There was a guy who was mathematically really, really good and was basically kind of skimming off the top for the Penguin. And the Penguin,
calculator man.
Yeah, what's his name? The
calculator man.
He wasn't called the calculator man. No, he was
accounting man.
He wasn't called that too. It doesn't. It was
calendar man.
Huh?
Calendar man.
No, are you?
I think the calculator. I think it has something to do with the calculator. Of course.
It was
day planner.
What are you doing, dog? No, like you. I thought you were helping me. No. Anyway, long story short, he was able to have. He had Batman. He basically took this guy and had him helping him to plan criminal activities that Batman either A, couldn't solve, and B, if Batman could solve them, had no direct connection to the Penguin. Now, it was over the course of 2 issues. It wasn't super great, but Batman obviously found a way to figure out what's going on, and the Penguin was able to have the calculator man. I'm forgetting his name. I'm going to find it. Take the fall for it.
Man, you just said calculator.
He's not called.
I think his name is calculator.
I think it is the calculator.
No, that's a different criminal.
Oh.
That's a different criminal in Batman that has a totally. Oh, it's gonna bug me. It starts with an A.
The count.
It wasn't the numbers, man. It wasn't.
No, dude, it was for sure the calculator. It was for sure the calculator.
I'm telling you, it was not. Let me see. Yeah. This is horrible radio.
This is terrible. It 100% was the calculator. You're talking about Nolan Conrad.
No, it was. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna find it right now. 1 second.
Okay, next.
All right, anyways, let's move on. I'll get back to it.
Abacus?
It wasn't the. Oh my gosh, you guys are the worst. No, I'm playing. Y'all really are. Y'all are good. I'm trying to remember. Y'all are. Wow.
Get out of it. You're sinking. Get out.
I'm not. I know what I'm talking about. Like, okay.
Go. Your next character.
All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, also read Penguin Triumphant, by the way, y'all. That's a really good story that people forget all the time. One of Penguin's real victories. It wasn't the numbers, man, but thank you.
Was it fingers and toes? Because he got to use all of the count.
Yo. Read Penguin Triumphant if you can. Came out in 1992. You should be able to find it on DC Universe Infinite. It's a really good job of showing his era where he's trying to be more respectable as a criminal.
I love Corbin.
Let's go to the Scarecrow.
Corbin, you are so good at this. You are. Go ahead.
You're making me. I'm listen. I'm camera shy now. I'm gonna find this guy. Jeez.
You find him later.
Okay. Yeah, I will find him later. Okay. Scarecrow.
1, 2.
Wasn't the count? It was the.
Don't stop. Go.
And see.
No, go with the
Sorry,
Scarecrow.
not right now. I know. I am. I'm just saying. I'm going to before the show.
I didn't like this Scarecrow.
All right. Scarecrow. I mean, not a whole lot to say about him. I thought the Scarecrow when he first came out, and he was one of the first.
It's number 6 of this thing. Not a lot to say about him.
Villains. There's not a lot to say about him that's not already been said. There you go. He was one of the first villains. He came in World's Finest number 3 back in 1941. Only made 2 appearances in the 40s, but was brought back in the 60s and then had his kind of evolution in the 80s and 90s and became what we know. Just of him being, a pretty gimmicky but creepy villain. As far as storylines, there's quite a few. He was kind of a big, not a big player, but he's a player in Nightfall, as well as Shadow of the Bat. No, I know the calculation.
Stop.
All right. Stop showing.
Stop looking at the chat.
I'm not. You're showing. Okay,
stop looking at the chat.
All right, whatever. All right. Anyways, along Halloween, obviously he had a good time or a prominent moment there, but also what I loved about the Scarecrow was Doug Mench's terror storyline, and that was when Professor Hugo Strange broke Scarecrow out of Arkham and gave him therapy to train him on how to defeat Batman. That was a really good story, kind of bringing out a lot of what makes the Scarecrow tick. In recent years, I mean, we saw. I have the book right now.
Yeah, Melissa, we got you.
James Tinian's try to make the definitive Scarecrow story, Fear State. Don't think that quite hit the landing.
That was not good. That shit was. That's why I'm wondering why you're showing this picture, dude.
Again, I didn't. It'll all make sense later on. Also, if you
don't think so, because this is number 6, and then you're dog shitting on the storylines.
I was
By the way,
saying,
shout out DC fandom where you can Google that. That's the calculator. And thank you, Melissa. Go ahead. Next.
I'm trying to give a brief history of when the character first appeared and then some more modern storylines.
Oh,
that's how I kind of went at it.
Okay. No, that's good.
Batman Daredevil King of New York was a good crossover where Batman and Daredevil fought Kingpin and Scarecrow, and it was really interesting how that turned out. So we can move on. Come on, Two-Face. We all know just how impactful Two-Face has been. I put him higher because as Two-Face, he's caused Batman issues, but it's Harvey Dent. This is a character that is near and dear to Bruce Wayne, right? And so you have that, excuse the pun, duology there, of a character that Batman is both trying to.
What the fuck was the pun?
Because duology.
Yeah, but it is, isn't it? It is actually a duo. That's not a pun.
I guess, pardon the joke. Pardon the lame ass joke. Is that what you wanted, Marco?
Shit.
Is that what you wanted? Like you have.
No, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, you throw me off. No, I'm playing. It's fine. But no, Two-Face. Put him again here. 1942 is when he first came, and this is a guy who's had a pretty consistent mark throughout Batman's history. Obviously the Long Halloween, big storyline. You've seen him in media. We know the stories there. I will promise I will look it up.
Stop reading the chat.
You put it out. Okay.
I know that's for the chat. That's not for you. You are supposed to be giving the dictation.
Notes. I'm just talking. So of course the only thing I can look at is the camera or the screen. Okay, anyway. Move on. The Two-Face, big character, boom. Mr. Freeze, number 4.
Your number 5 was just big character, boom. All right, go. Number 4.
Because I'm not whatever. I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm chill right now.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, I just love the character. That's why I have him number 4. I think this was a character that the DC animated series really did a great job of making a fully fleshed out character with the backstory, with Nora Freeze and everything there, and not just, I'm Freeze guy and I freeze people like he was in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. You can really tell once Heart of Ice came out, with the exception of that story. Once Heart of Ice came out, you saw a more sympathetic Mr. Freeze. You saw a more brutal side of Mr. Freeze. And the DCU actually has a whole Mr. Freeze saga going from season 1 of Batman the Animated Series, I think season 3. Then it's the Batman Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, then season 4, and then finally ending in Batman Beyond season 1. Like, it's a whole storyline from his inception until his demise that I think is really, really cool. And you learn something different about the character each time. And the comics have just grabbed that and incorporated it as well. So I really wish there was more good Mr. Freeze stories. But one book that I can recommend is the One Bad Day comic with Mr. Freeze as the main baddie. I really thought that was a well done comic that showed why he's a villain, but also gave you a reason to feel sorry for him in his backstory.
Thank you for the $1 donation, RP. I don't know what the comment says, but say it and we'll highlight it anyways.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
All right, I'm done. I was just rambling. Oh, Sugar Honey. Go back. I told you I wasn't. Oh, fuck. Ra's al Ghul was number 3, but I was doing this while I work at the library, y'all. While I was working, I was trying to put slides together. I didn't put any notes because I was going to ramble off the top of my head. Obviously, that's not Ra's al Ghul. That was a mistake. Ra's al Ghul was number 3. Thanks. I just told y'all I didn't center it right. I need to be better. But I did it today. I should have done it earlier in the weekend, and I was working. So
Ra's al Ghul,
come on now. There's not a whole lot to say about him outside of being one of the signature villains of Batman lore. Everything with him, Neil Adams, Daughter of the Demon, 1970, 1971. The amazing artwork that Neil Adams did back then, the whole Demon trilogy. There's a whole lot to say there. And then the evolution of that lore with Talia al Ghul and then Damian Wayne, Ra's al Ghul being a really good Batman villain, being also a very good Superman villain. I wouldn't say a master DC guy, but there's so much there for him. I think a lot of it is early on, but you can find a lot of great stories littered throughout. And whether you're reading
I did not.
No, it was my fault. I thought I did a good job. But anyway, I realized I messed up on that. Yeah, if you Batman Tales of the Demon, like literally all of that is great work done by him. But if you even watch the movies, the animated movies, of course, from everything from the Injustice one of my favorites is Batman Beyond season 3. I think it really just shows how both criminally insane he is, but also how criminally smart he is in making himself live not only throughout the Lazarus pit, but when that ends up drying out over the course of 100 years, still being, a pain in Batman's neck decades later. So
I just realized I keep tilting my neck.
I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's keep moving on. Number 2, I put the Joker. Literally, listen. There's Batman's biggest villain. There's not a whole lot to say about him outside of him being a guy that I think has been oversaturated a lot. Up to about 3-4 years ago, after Joker War, we haven't really seen a lot of him, and I think with good reason, because again, that was another story that was supposed to be like the definitive final Joker story, and I feel like, unpopular opinion, like every Joker story doesn't need to be the definitive one. We had Death of the Family give a crack at it. We've had 3 Jokers give a crack at it. You had Joker War dead on arrival, but they attempted to. I think we're good. The Killing Joke, which ironically wasn't even written to be the definitive Joker story, is that we can let it rest and enjoy the Joker as an agent of chaos with deep emotional ties to Batman. So yeah. Number 1, Kevin Smith, y'all. I put Kevin Smith for writing the worst Batman story ever written, The Widening Gyre. If you've not read that, I don't know what to tell you. But
this is all a setup. This shitty ass presentation was all set up for a Kevin Smith.
Phenomenal.
Batman
farting,
dissing himself,
absolutely amazing,
trying to show off his girlfriend, getting his girlfriend killed. Like, Kevin Smith did not understand the plot. Wrote one of the worst Batman stories I've ever had to read.
He's
the number 1 villain of Batman to me. And yes, this crappy, hastily put together slideshow was all worth it to get this guy to screen, because if you ever read that story, it's everything wrong about Batman on top of poor art, ill-advised humor, inconsistencies in the characterization of Batman. It's a shit show of a book. One of the worst I've ever read.
Almost like this presentation.
Thank you. I mean, I couldn't put Joker number 1. We all knew Joker was going to be up there.
That was pretty good.
How you go mess around, take your girlfriend out to show off to Superman and others, and then get her killed? Sorry, that's my story.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was pretty. Hey, that ended well. The rest of it, I don't know, but that ended well.
Thank y'all for listening.
All right, let me go, Dubs, because I gotta contradict some of his stuff, and your slides look really nice. All right, first off, number 10,
way better.
10 is Two-Face. I did give you the actual comics on the left, so you know what they were for the first appearances. As this is a comic thing, you do understand that Corbin had to relate to animated series to try to sell some of his picks, which is terrible. The reason why Two-Face is at number 10 is because he's not even really a bad guy anymore or a villain to Batman. It's been a long time since he's been there. However, when he was at some point, he was one of the better villains in his rogue gallery of villains. Number 9, and this is purely because of this storyline. Somebody had mentioned it before, and I think we have to go back, if you haven't, and reread this, especially with how terrible Hush 2 is. Like that Hush storyline, it just was really good. And I think comics...
Whoa. What? I'm sorry. No. Hush? Top 10? From one story?
Hold on. You did Penguin, who's a bar owner.
Penguin's up. No. Don't try to minimize Penguin. He's a way better villain than Hush.
All right. Listen, still a classic story. As you had people. Hey, look up that villain too. Why don't you stop wasting time and look up the villain you were talking, Mr. Calculator, man? Look, when you think about classic storylines in the modern time, Hush has got to be one of the villains that you see that pulls up in there. Now, mind you, he's 9, so he's towards the bottom of weakness. But still a great classic story and nice color by Jim Lee. I'm surprised you didn't put Zaz in there.
No, why? What does he do? What's his definitive? No. It wasn't even close
What are
for
you
me.
talking
He
about?
he would have been top 15 with Black Mask, but like,
oh, don't just Black Mask. I think you misunderstand what the modern changing of villains towards Batman is. Those classic villains, like, buddy, I got you with my umbrella. Their stories haven't translated well. Even through your tales, you've said in the comics they've had bad stories for the last 20 and 30 years. Zaz hasn't. Zaz is a psychopath who does random killings, and you actually have to use Batman's only superpower, which is not even a superpower. It's literally what people do with crosswords every fucking Sunday, the detective skills to find out the answer to things. And Zaz gives him an actual challenge.
All three of the stories that he appears in. You're right.
He's got good arcs. What do you want to talk about? Speaking of great ones, guy you just dissed, however, Black Mask, because it's the anti-Batman. It's literally the dark version of Batman. It's the exact opposite version of him. And his stories multiple times have been pretty good. Hey, we just had to listen to you talk about Calendar Man to try to sell Penguin. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm looking this shit up now.
6 is cool. Because here's what you forgot to say. You mentioned a lot of stuff about Raza, which is in way far.
It's actually Ra's al Ghul.
Whatever. You
the animated series pronounced it right.
Yeah, the animated series. You based it off the animated series.
That's how it's
pronounced. A lot of the stuff of his story, including the dead ass Lazarus Pit, really isn't that great. He's kind of like this picture where he's like, "Oh, I'm the most interesting man," but he doesn't really. It's not the old Ghoul that we used to see. He's right outside of the top 5.
I was talking about the old Ghoul that we used to see. Okay.
Once again, we had to tell you this because you forgot. But unfortunately, the Riddler, who you put at 10, it says has no modern stories that are good. You forgot about this cover right here, Year One, which is a brilliant story. You forgot about Riddler Wars 2, which was a good story. He's actually had more modern. He's had more modern good villain stories than the Penguin, Two-Face, and Scarecrow fucking combined. In the last 20 years, he's been a better villain than that. I'm telling you the storylines. He's a better villain in the last 20 years than those fuckers who you had in your top 10. Are you out of your shit? You're supposed to be a decent.
I found the name of the guy.
What's his name?
The Actuary.
Holy fuck.
There we go.
You said the Actuary is the reason why the Penguin's good. Fucking horrible.
No, don't try to diss me now. I got the name of it. You said I didn't know. It wasn't the calculator or anything like that. No disrespect to anyone to put that out there.
Yeah, you had to look up the internet.
Actuary is his name. I had to remember, and the comic was released, the year I was born, February 28th, 1995.
Okay, good. Thank you for having to Google it because you didn't know what the shit you're talking about.
Google it.
But here's something else you don't know what the shit you're talking about. The Joker can't be Batman's number one thing because there hasn't been a good story since fucking Killing Joke. And mind you, Killing Joke was 40 fucking years ago. How can you be a good villain in comics if you haven't had a good story in 40 fucking years? What was it? 19 fucking 90?
It could have been
36 years. What the fuck else?
It's been 40.
It's been 40. This is 91, isn't it? It's been 40 years since you've had a good fucking Joker story.
It's been 100 years.
The number one villain. If it's been 40 years since you've been relevant in fucking comics.
He could have had a story come out with Harriet Tubman, Underground Railroad. It don't matter. He's still
can't be. This is the wrong. You got this wrong. This is the best story. You want to know why? Because it adds in one of the best characters too. Look, his relationship with this young lady, Talia, for you people that don't understand,
crack is whack.
Also what?
Crack is whack.
Oh no! If the Catwoman story was a modern good story, it would be Talia. And better yet, she has Damian Wayne, which is the only savior prior to Absolute Batman that has given any relevancy to Batman in the last 2 decades.
Dub, how can you not say anything to this just abject catastrophe?
I don't even know what he's saying. Like, it's just all I hear is yelling.
I don't understand. This is what I don't understand about you. I don't understand how you think Bane is in a top 4 at least. How you don't have? I know you weren't born when the storyline came out.
Listen to yourself.
I know you haven't seen the development of it. But even here's one even for you. When Bane showed up in Absolute Batman, people went crazy. People still to this day love this character.
Ooh,
This character is great.
We're bringing you talk about my anime series, you bring up Absolute Batman. Jesus.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
That's a comic book, yes. This character is loved and has more relevance than who the fuck did you have it? Like his story at least wasn't 1991. It was 1993. So it's 2 years.
You're bringing up a whole different version. What's the last good Bane story? Not his
definitive story has been
30 freaking years ago. Unless you really lapped up
better than Joker, who you had at number 1.
Joker's still
number 1. By the way, the fact that you didn't have the Count of Owls even on your list.
Honorable mention, number 11. I don't know.
Are you out of your shit?
You have Joker at number 4. You're out of your shit.
You're out of your shit. You didn't even have them on the list.
No, please.
This is probably the best villain all time for him.
No,
this was such a crazy event.
No,
this is the last time the regular Batman title actually had the best run of all time.
Good for that. That doesn't make
I wasn't aware that this was a competition to like decide which one. I thought this was my.
Oh, it is. I'm just letting him know. I'm just letting him know that he's wrong.
So if that was Corbin's top 10 villains and how he got there, like that's not wrong.
Oh no, what he said, his list was as crooked as them fucking slides. Number 1.
That's all you want to make fun of. That's all you want to make fun of. The slides are not great. I should have got done. And Actuate is a mathematical genius.
That's how you do a list. That's how you
read the comic, it'll tell you how. It's really good.
Hey, shout out for using Smith though. That was funny, but the rest of your list is garbage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Y'all are wild.
So
all right.
I don't think Corbin. I don't think your list sucked. I actually agree with what you talked about. Your Mr. Freeze story, like that was absolutely.
That was like, all based on the cartoon.
Okay, but it doesn't.
It was about the shout out. The cartoon. Also, to be fair, Marco, the cartoon made the comics better. Read any Mr. Freeze story. I've read every one.
Which one?
Before 1992.
Which one?
Everyone. You want me to list them out for y'all?
Oh no! Look at your computer screen while you do it. Look at you know when he goes like this. He's looking at the screen.
Hey, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I will.
Go ahead.
You share your screen.
I will.
When after I'm finished, it's my turn now.
Okay, no, you're right. I just want to back up this.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so your lists were based on the thing, like I don't know, like today we're not talking about what the best Batman villain is like today, like what's going on. This is Batman has been around for a long time, so this is stories that may have taken place before you were born, may have taken place before I was born, may take place today, right? These are all
the best villain if you had a good storyline in 50 years.
It doesn't matter. No, absolutely.
Hey, let me guess. Number 1's Joker, number 2's Penguin, number 3's Scarecrow, number 4's Freeze.
Is not good anymore because it's 40 years old?
Thank you, Dub. Thank you.
Is Claremont's X-Men crap because it's old
Amen,
now?
Brother.
It can't be good.
Yeah, I mean it's all got a place.
Good story, right?
It's all got a place.
That's okay. Exactly. It all has a place. And just because it's not the best, it hasn't been 40 years since a good Joker story, doesn't mean it's a bad story.
Well, Claremont, I mean, like Days of Future Past compared to
nothing
Messiah
can be as good
not as good.
Nothing is as good as that X-Men. Nothing for X-Men.
Messiah Complex is good.
You're right. No, that's not true.
All right.
What are you talking about?
All right. Batman versus Elmer Fudd.
Batman versus Elmer Fudd.
Here we go.
I hear a defense. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Here we go.
I'm with it. Okay.
That is not even the right answer.
It's a little crooked, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm with it. Better than freaking whatever Marco had.
My list was based on the impact that these villains have had and how
erroneous on both counts.
Continue, Dub, please.
That's only the last one, Dub.
I'm trying to present my list fair and square, and I didn't interrupt either one of you yelling at each other. Now, I would appreciate
if you did.
I kind of wish you had. It'd be nice to be defending me, Dub, but that's okay.
I try to defend you, and then you don't say anything.
What was that? I was listening to you defend me.
Number 10, Harley Quinn, first appearance, Batman Adventures number 12. Harley Quinn showed up in the cartoon, made her way into comics, and now she is pretty much DC Comics. She's all over every comic, everywhere. She shows up in books she's not supposed to, and she's everywhere.
Isn't her comics now though just making out with another chick?
Listen. It don't matter. Whoa. Well, I'm just kidding.
I mean, but that is her. But
yeah,
hey, you said that earlier. Corbin,
I mean,
I'm just repeating what you said. I'm just repeating
I
what
didn't
you
say it
said.
out loud like that. I didn't say it live like that.
This is my number 10. I don't have as much history and story and didn't prepare notes like Corbin did. I genuinely appreciate the level of detail and research that you put into that, Corbin. I don't necessarily have that. I just made a list, and that's all I got. I'm lucky I got the comics in there. So, all right, we're gonna move on to number 9, and I did not put the actual first appearance of this is his first Silver.
Oh, it's a good book. I like that book though. Yeah,
I like that book better than the other one. So that's what I went with Scarecrow. Scarecrow, yes, started on comics. The guy in the Nolan movies did a good job. I know it's the movies, but it's part of the character. And he hasn't had very many good stories lately. But that one, I mean, he's had a couple here and there, but usually it's just he's like a side.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Like, I think the reason why I was debating putting him on too, because it was prior to this last one, prior to the one where the one that you saw Corbin show. Like, that was a pretty decent storyline, but it's like, I just don't feel like they found footing for him, right? Like, after we leave Silver Age, like, unfortunately, I think they kind of left the Scarecrow behind. The picture you're showing here isn't from the Silver Age, and it's kind of like, what the fuck is this? The Wizard of Oz? Like, I mean,
he does look the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on to the next one. We got Poison Ivy.
That's a good one. Yeah.
She kind of
over Victor fucking Zaz. Sorry.
The reason that she's kind of a big deal is she throws in the whole environmental cause thing, and she's a bad guy. Is
she just making out with a chick now?
I mean, the partner,
yeah, she has a partner, yes, but that's not all she does.
I don't read. Are they married? Yeah, or are they they're just dating?
Think so. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, on again, off again thing, Yeah.
But I mean, that's her storyline is just a love story, not a Batman villain story, right?
I mean, just she's not trying to take over Gotham.
My whole list is not based on what's happening in comics.
I'm just asking if it's crickets or what are we doing here?
I don't know what you're asking me questions I don't know the answer.
What makes her better than criminal mastermind Black Mass? Batman's equal. Dub. I'm just kidding. Continue.
If you don't know, I think you need to educate yourself on Black Mass.
I've read the entire.
I mean, it's literally what has Black Mass done in the past 50 years that's been relevant?
Thank you. All his good stories are 1980s, and I can even show. Anyway, continue. We're taking away from your segment.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm quiet. You're taking away from me.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Batman's constant over here is Catwoman. This is her Silver Age appearance. Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane 70, a book that I absolutely love. But also Catwoman is a villain. She's sometimes not a villain, and she probably has a love story in her comics today too, right? Is that what you're going to tell me too?
I don't know. Is there? Yeah, I don't
know. In those DC.
No, but I can't remember the last time Batman. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember the last time Batman was in a comic with her.
Tynion's run.
Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman. Tynion's run.
Oh, Absolute Batman. Okay.
That's comic, right? Absolute Batman.
For like 3 seconds. Yeah,
it is. That comes out every month. Yeah, crazy.
Every month, right? Okay. Yeah. Just check it.
Yeah. She's already out of that one.
Michelle Pfeiffer, easily. Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Michelle Pfeiffer, White Gold. All right, we're gonna move on to this guy. You guys both talked about him. He was on both your lists. Ra's al Ghul. He is a constant thorn in Batman's side from the day he debuted.
Not yet, Kev. I was thinking about putting him on there, but not yet.
Honorable mention in between Victor Zaz and.
But there's not much more to be said because you guys already said everything about Next for me is Hush. I know you didn't like the Hush, Corbin, but this guy messed up Batman's world all over the place.
Crazy.
Like,
I
this
have
this
Hush.
story-
I wish I would have gone on such a tangent. I appreciate this stuff. Go ahead.
Hush
Only-
is definitely
Jim Lee made Hush. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah.
No, the story
Otherwise,
was
nobody would
really
care about that
good.
freaking book.
No, Corbin. I think you read the Wikipedia page, so it wasn't so shocking.
I'm literally holding the freaking book in my hand. I have 2 copies of it.
But no, you're reading when it's finished. I'm saying if you were reading at the time this came out, like this is just as shocking,
Unfortunately,
as the Killing
5,
Joke,
but,
right? Wouldn't you say that, Dub?
Yeah, when this happened, like you had to read it right away. I mean, parking lot.
Wait, whoa.
As it came out.
I just want to say something because Marco kept talking about how old all these stories and everything was, but we do know that Hush came out like 25 years ago, right?
Yeah,
24 to be exact, because I was 7. So
I'm not saying that Batman's had a ton of great storylines.
No. You were talking all that shit about all these stories and how many years.
It's less than 40.
Over 2 decades, almost a quarter century ago, Batman Hush.
Hold on, you can't compare Hush to Scarecrow, who hasn't had a fucking story in 100 years.
Hush is the only good story.
Was the last time Scarecrow had a good.
My bad. I guess I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting Hush 2, right? I'm forgetting Hush 2. That's the other good story he's been. My bad. You're right. When Jim Lee's finally done with that in 5 years, we can compare notes.
Yeah, well, what's going on now doesn't make Hush go higher on.
He also didn't put him 2.
Yeah,
which nobody talks about.
So now this one, you guys touched on it. Oh, Marco, I think you touched on it a little bit.
All the time.
Talia, 100%. This is a Batman. I mean, she like literally had Batman's baby. Yeah. And then took off with it. How is that not one of the most villainous things ever?
He didn't even know she got that trap.
Know.
She got that trap. I'm not gonna say it because it might get canceled, but she got that trap thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what she got.
She took his baby and
she throws up in the air, turns into sunshine.
It's that Lazarus.
That was before your time too, though. You don't know that line either. So
whatever. I don't need to. It was years ago. Apparently, those stories don't count. Anyways, thanks, though.
Dude, he just is so bitter. Hey, just take the Kevin Smith V and go home, bro.
Bane. It's Bane. I mean,
I know Bane's classic too. Yeah,
Bane broke his back. Like this was Batman. You want to talk about Batman like at the bottom? Like this was Batman at the bottom.
Anne Hathaway Catwoman is the worst of the Catwomen. Get out of here. I'll take what's her name from the TV show with the old 60s TV show. That chick over at Anne Hathaway. Get out of here. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry for you.
Anne Hathaway Catwoman. I didn't hate her.
She wasn't the best.
No,
yeah, she was good, but there's too many.
She was the 6th best.
I thought Anne was okay for
for vanilla.
So Bane broke his back. This is definitely up there on the list. And then the one that you're gonna probably yell at me about. This is Joker. I mean, Batman Joker. Like, there's an argument to be made that Batman wouldn't exist without Joker. Joker wouldn't exist without Batman for as long as they both have, right? Because I don't know, like if we were. I feel like he would be high on the list of DC villains as well. Maybe not the top, but up there. And then my number one Batman villain.
No, get out of here with Joe Chill. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
He literally made Batman and
fair enough.
Killed his parents.
And they keep telling that story all the time. Every book got that story about Joe Chill in it. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Got the Joe Chill story. He came out, Detective 33, and he still tells stories about him now. So,
all right. I'll give you that.
Well done. Yours was the second best, honestly, today.
After mine. Yeah, it's great.
Next to mine. I don't know what you're talking about. One of us went down the street, asked the homeless guy some Batman villains.
Dude, I don't think you read a Batman book in your life.
Literally, I was quoting all that stuff from the freaking Dome. All I read.
No, you were Wikipedia every day.
I was not. I said, let me share my screen. I don't use Wikipedia.
All right, we got Bruce's. Let's see what the worst list is. Hey, don't worry, Corbin. Don't worry. Somebody did it wrong.
Let's get it. His slides are better than mine. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah. He spent a lot of time on the slides.
Dang.
Yeah, he definitely spent some time on
he quoted video games. Marco's going to get on for that shit.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So Bruce's list, his number 10.
Zaz?
First Shadow of the Bat 1, first appearance of Zaz. So Marco and Bruce are on the same page with the Zaz.
I'll tell you, like,
Makes sense. They both don't read Batman, but
I'll tell you, Zaz. I think Zaz, like, I understand the classic villains, and this was before the rant that I was gonna give Corbin. I understand the classic villains and while there's love there, but like when you start seeing the development of Batman, like Zaz makes more sense. Like in the modern era, like this isn't like da, 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 da. This is when we start getting arc storylines, right? Like we're not in the golden era anymore where you're using a newspaper clip to tell a story in 5 panels. When you start getting into the era of writing arcs, like Zaz has got a good arc to go through when you're reading it. Like he does create that villain that I think is good. I mean, I like him on the list. I think it's a great job.
Wait, why did you sing the X-Men song while you were talking about that?
I thought he was doing the Woody Woodpecker, but
Yeah, I was doing the Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, Woody Woodpecker.
not really sure why either.
Yeah.
You know, Neil Adams
Because-
and so many other great story guys from the 60s and 70s, but we can keep
Neil Adams needed to wash his hands. All
Actually, him writing Batman was horrible because Batman Odyssey was the second worst Batman book ever written. So, anyway,
Fair.
All right, let's move on to Bruce. Professor Pig.
Yeah,
Batman
okay.
and Robin number 1.
I think that's outside looking in, but
I just started reading comics in 2010, maybe.
Well,
Cool. No, I'm kidding. I respect it. I'm not gonna make fun of someone who's not here.
what? Bro, you put the fucking Scarecrow on and then said hadn't had a good story.
Scarecrow's a
60
better
years.
version of Professor Freaking Pig.
I mean, I wouldn't have put him at 9. I'd put him at 11. But
I mean, listen. Black Mass is probably next. Let's keep going.
Black Mass is a great villain.
He's not a
And
top
Ken
10.
likes Piggy.
He's not a top 10, but he's up there.
Yes, he is.
all right,
Wow.
next is Ra's al Ghul.
that the
Batman
animated-
32.
Once again, I had him about here. I had him out here at one point also because I think that some of the shine has, especially with his daughter being so important now, like some of the shine has. He's now like the Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? He's here, there. He's a little bit of everywhere. But when you look behind the curtain, it's not as outstanding as it once was, unfortunately. But
Yeah, they've given his to other characters have taken some of the shine
off
Vandal
of him.
Savage,
Yeah.
taking some of the stuff away from.
Yeah, some of that, and to be honest, his daughter too. Let's be honest,
Yeah, his
I
daughter
mean,
for
she's
sure.
taking over the assassins and everything like that. So yeah, a little bit of shine's been taken off of him. I agree with this. I mean, I think
Moving on to the next one, we have KGB.
get the fuck out of
Now,
here.
to be fair, I disagree, but I disagree. But
I think Bruce just likes men and leather.
Someone who reads the books. I got it right here. 10 Nights of the Beast, his one and only really good storyline that somehow had the Star Wars program, President Reagan, and a whole lot else mixed in it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. It had too much bullshit mixed in.
It was a book that was set in the 80s that aged and stayed in the 80s. Yes.
Yeah, and it did not age well.
But it does end. It's not a spoiler. It's 40 freaking years old. With Batman being like, oh, like he lures him down into like an abandoned, like subway area.
He's
and
no
then
joke.
a subway station. He's like fighting him, and KGB is better. And he lures him into like a room,
Yeah,
and then locks him
like
in there
all
Saw
Gibbs.
style.
like Gibbs.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm not gonna fight you, but I'll have to save you. And that was the original version of what we saw 20 years later with Batman Begins.
he's still wearing gimp suit. I don't understand.
80s, and he actually lost his arm in the whole storyline. That's why he put a machine gun on it to be.
This story wasn't good, bro.
It was memorable. I didn't say it was good, but it was memorable. Like I said, I have the trade
Yeah, it was
right here.
memorable for being a weird story.
I don't think it was weird then. I think it was an 80s story. Crack was.
I'm
wild back
from then. I'm telling you, it's
Well,
weird.
I know you're from then. You have freaking Black Mass 7. All right, let's keep going.
That's fun. The Ventriloquist,
What-
Detective
what?
Comics 583.
Yo, okay, Bruce. Okay, Bruce.
I listen. I think they
Shut
write.
up, dummy. Like, come on, Bruce. What we
Hold
doing?
on. I think they spend so. If they spent this amount of energy and time into writing Scarecrow, into writing Mr. Freeze.
this argument's
No.
old.
Here, Corbin, let me finish. The amount of energy and effort they put into this shit ass character, if they spent half of that on those characters would be way up right now. I don't understand what fetish they have with this shit ass character. And plus, he looks like Dilbert. I don't understand why they keep trying to make him important. He's not. what storyline were you like, damn, ventriloquist, like you said, shut up, dummy? Which one are you loving? Which one are you loving?
Right next to the Black Mask. He's a puppet version of the Black Mask.
Shut your mouth.
That's what he is.
Hey, go own a bar. Let's talk about a bar owner again.
No,
we don't.
I'm sorry. The Penguin got a whole series made from him on HBO Max. You ain't finding nothing on Black Mask.
That's not in the comics.
Zsasz.
That character's not in the comics. And by the way, you know who's not?
Hold on.
You know who's not in that series?
The ventriloquist?
No, you know who's not in that series?
Victor Zsasz?
Batman. He ain't there. That ain't a villain of Batman in that series.
And you know what? That shows you that a character so strong doesn't even need Batman to be.
But this is supposed to be for Batman.
You want to find Victor Zsasz walking the streets of LA, walking the streets of San Francisco. Random crazy man. There. More at 11. Next.
Hey, DK. Heart fetish.
The next one is the first Riddler.
Head fetish. What are we doing?
What are we talking? Oh, the puppet.
The puppet. Yeah.
That's wild. The Riddler. Thank you, Dub. That's better than Oh, that's Bruce. I gotta thank Bruce for that.
Bruce, yeah.
Seraph, you are wild, bro.
Oh my god.
Calculator man ate in this series.
Yo, Melissa, what's going on? Like, why are you coming for me?
Hold on.
The actuary.
Oh my god.
Actuary.
Oh, Melissa, you
Ring
get
the
it.
bell.
Nah, why are you coming for me though?
Oh,
Like, what are we doing right now?
Oh,
Anyways,
my God.
calculator, man. What the
All right, so Riddler is Bruce. I don't even know what number we're on right now.
I don't know either.
But we're gonna
Hey,
move
look,
on
yeah.
to-
I mean, you got year one Riddler. You got even before that. You had remember the one where was it the Caputo version or something of Batman where they had that story? Was it Riddler Wars? It was, and that was good. I mean,
Riddler, I remember that was good.
I think it should be higher. I put him higher. I don't know.
Well, let's see.
Good night,
he
Melissa.
did put higher.
Thank you for your service, Melissa. Jesus, that was ridiculous.
Vengeance
Of course.
Bane, he picked
Dude,
Bane.
why does Bruce pick all the same pictures? He picks the cat. I'm about to go out to the freaking disco. Bane. Why did he have to choose that image? Bane doesn't like everybody else chooses the breaking the back image. Oh man, the actuary. Stop with the actuary.
That's the name.
I like it. I mean, this is a cornerstone villain storyline for Batman. It really
100%.
is.
Yeah, this was absolutely huge. Surprising too. This book came out, then all of a sudden, 6 months later, they were like, "Oh, by the way, he's coming back." The actuary. All right, next is it's a Scarecrow. He got the Scarecrow up pretty high. I think this is number
2,
3 or 2. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, everybody can make a mistake.
A classic Batman villain being high up on the list. That's wild.
Yeah, classic just means irrelevant. Is that the new word?
You know what?
Meaning irrelevant?
I got mixed up. Condiment King was in a Tom King book recently. He's a good villain. He was in a recent story. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. I'm mad.
You are so mad. You're just mad your slides were crooked.
Moving up next, we have Joker.
He did this purposely because I asked him
number
when
10.
the last time Joker had a relevant storyline. I think we can all agree it's been a very long time.
I know, but I don't know if that's a criteria though.
I don't know.
Because you got Black Mask, and you're like, when's the last time he had a relevant storyline? Same thing.
10 years prior to the Joker's last relevant storyline.
So the Joker is more recent.
No, 10 after. Sorry, 10 years after. Well, actually, it's like 4 years after, but still.
And then he has Vandal
So it wasn't
Savage
one, it's
at
three.
number 1.
That's a wild number 1.
I don't.
That's
Corbin?
I mean, I get Vandal Savage is a huge villain, but I don't think of him as a
Batman
villain. I think that's.
I think a DC Universe villain, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would say Superman, Justice League, like general, but he is a Vandal. Isn't he currently in the Matt Fraction run?
Fair enough. If you love that Matt Fraction run.
And guess what? The Matt Fraction runs last month. So by Marco standards, it's a top 10 villain. It's a recent guy.
No. I mean, it is in the. Hey, listen. Once again, let me educate you on a little bit of comics. I'm talking about, like, if you want to talk about villains and how they change, like Arc storylines for villains, I think, hold more weight in comics because it tells more of their story. Like The Killing Joke was a brilliant story, but that's 40 years old. And since then, although they've tried to boot him 1,000 times, they haven't done a great job at it. He does. Yes, Bruce enjoys villains that dress like me. That is correct.
Now I get to share my screen, right?
No, why? No, this isn't a share screen thing.
Why
don't you just take the W of having Kevin Smith as a victory instead of being a grumpy old dude?
No, because I was trying to prove to you. I'll show you another time. I was proving to you that I don't Google my stuff. I read. I was showing my reading history, show you where I got my books. Like, I'm about this life.
All right. Good. Anything else, Dub?
Nope. That was his number 1, or not numbered, but that was his 10th villain, I guess.
Very good.
Show.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. Yeah. Corbin, you had the perfect opportunity to take the W with Smith.
I'm still taking the W, but my list
wreck that list, and you chose to do
my list was solid. My list was solid. I know. Honestly, you messed me up making fun of my crooked sides before I even started talking. You didn't even let me get a word out. As soon as I start talking, are those sides crooked? That was the first thing you said. like, didn't even let me breathe.
All right, let's get into news. Hey, look, it was a good job on the slides. I hope everybody enjoyed that.
I'm gonna get Dub's help next time. I should have done it from the jump.
No, Dub don't got time to be doing your slides.
I said help. I can do it. I did it. He could have been like, "Hey, bro, those look a little slanted."
All right, I think we're gonna go back to comic creators next week. We did a nice little top 10 list here. I thought that was pretty fun.
Are we doing top 10 comic creators next week? Ooh.
No, we just pick a comic creator and do like
one.
our top 10 like covers, like we've been doing for the last month, dude.
We did Jim Lee last week.
I thought this was fun. What this was like, yeah.
I thought this was really fun.
This was good.
Fun,
absolutely,
it was good.
We're
definitely going back to. Hey, chat, if you liked it, just give it a thumbs up or tell us. We'll do it again. We might not do it just once a month because that was kind of fun.
That's phenomenal. Actually, it was so good.
Let's get some thumbs up, please.
All right, here we go.
All right, we have some news to talk about this week, and we have to do it. And I don't know how else to do it except for just do it. We're going to talk about Sal Buscema.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing his top 10.
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, but there was no way I could have
too late
gotten
to
that together. Yeah.
Sal
Buscema died 2 days before it was birthday. So he almost hit 90. But he did so much stuff. Like, he was the inker on Amazing Fantasy 15. He created the ROM universe for Marvel. Ooh. He did Spectacular Spider-Man for 10 years. He did a huge run on the Hulk. I'm sorry, the other way around. 10 years on the Hulk, 8 years as Spectacular Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Yep. And he was a younger brother of John Buscema, who who's done ridiculous amount of things as well. But Legend, I don't know. There's not really. I don't have a bad thing to say about Sal. He did so much work. And if you read comics, you've definitely come across his work in so many. Marvel for sure, like so much Marvel stuff.
Yeah, one of the best illustrators of the Green Goblin, bar none. Like, easily, I think that's what a lot of the stories I first started reading was like, early mid 90s, Harry Osborn and all of that, and it was just really the artwork. It was definitely an acquired style, but I'm telling you, he had
could find so many of those characters.
Yeah.
Like you saw some of that. Oh, he did that. Oh, he did that too. And it's just so much.
No, he'll be missed for sure. And I think it's sad because another, member of comic books golden age, gone. Yeah. And mind you, like the long life of 90 or 89 is awesome, but it is sad to see, literally, a comic legend, comic history kind of passing, and that old age kind of being severed. So rest in peace and, thoughts to him and his family. But yeah, we still have his work. His work will live on. That is one thing that you can say without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, we're gonna move on to the box office report. Any ideas what the number one movie in America was this week?
Primate.
Oh, Primate. That's a good choice.
Probably Avatar again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, almost, but it was not.
Thank God.
Mercy. This movie, Mercy, has defeated
That's wild.
Avatar finally after like 5 weeks in a row. This winter storm, you know, the 5 degrees,
Yeah.
the below, zero weather, wind chills might have something to do with people not going to the movies this last week.
Anaconda. Is Anaconda 2 out yet?
Well, I think it's come and gone already.
Oh, dang, that sucks.
It may have been number 5 like last week or the week before.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Tubi yesterday. I'm just kidding.
Do I have Tubi?
Is that Pratt guy?
That's Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
What's he on, a G1?
I don't know. I didn't really look into him. I'm just looking at the movie. This movie is about an LAPD officer on the run because he got accused of something. That's all I got out of it. That's all.
Accused of murdering his wife.
Gotcha.
And it's a world where AI decides who's guilty and who's not. So he has 90 minutes to use AI to determine whether or not he was the killer of his wife. So yeah, that's
so it's kind of a combination of Minority Report and Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, with the touch of
that
Batman at the
horrible.
bat screen going, turn the monitor 4 degrees to the left. Now zoom in, enhance this image. A lot of that.
Did you watch this dog shit?
No, I watched the trailer and called it dog shit, but they kept.
You got all that from the trailer, so that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't know why I gotta watch the movie.
I got all that from the trailer.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Zootopia 2 kicking it.
Yeah,
like karate, bro.
It just
doing a good job.
Past Avengers Endgame as the number one movie in China, I think. So that's crazy.
Wow.
So we got some trailers this week, and we got some news about movies. For example, we got a new poster and trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Once this trailer came out, well, we got the first look at Yoshi, Birdo, Baby Mario, and Luigi. This comes out on April 1st. I got a text from my niece, all caps, telling me all about how excited she is about Yoshi. And
yeah,
people
are excited about this.
9, 10, I don't know, it's like 9 years old. She's in that range, 9 or 10, and she's all super excited. I was worried she didn't like Mario anymore because she had moved on to a game called Chibi Robo, but when she saw the trailer, she was all the way back in.
Chibi Robo? What is Chibi Robo?
I don't know, something she plays on her Switch. She loves it. She said it's better than the last Mario game she played.
Chibi
Robo is the new game that she loves right now. So that's all I know about it. And her mom lets her play it, so it's appropriate. So,
just because parents let people do stuff doesn't mean it's appropriate.
No, my mom, or her mom, is very specific. Okay. There's timers and stuff on everything. All right, moving on. We also got a trailer
for the game
for Masters of the Universe. Well, so we got the little teaser before we talked last week, and that's not what happened in this. So we saw the main characters. We saw a little bit of the scenery. That Castle Grayskull looks phenomenal. I'm definitely not the target market for this. I'm not a huge He-Man guy, although I don't hate He-Man. I got fun for not liking He-Man. This trailer looked amazing. Everything about it looked good.
Look good.
Look, I mean, the cinematography, the way everybody looked, I was fine with it. And even Jared Leto, if he keeps that mask on the whole time, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and if they voice over him, even better.
Even better. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they, alter it with a vocoder or something.
Or just have somebody else just do voiceover.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
And then we got a promo poster because we saw the trailer with Lobo in it last week. And people are excited about Lobo.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, the talk. There's plenty of talk about him. I mean, that's
I don't know. I mean,
yeah. I personally, again, I've told you all multiple times that I love selling Omega Men #3. That's one of my favorite books to sell. It's amazing. Because so Lobo fans, buy that book. I got a few copies. Buy the book from me if you want it.
Please buy
I
all
got it
Lobo
for you.
things.
Buy all the
please.
Lobo things.
I
Yeah.
just like I thought it was a joke the first time I saw it. Like I thought somebody like AI'd some bullshit in there. I was
I
like,
mean,
this kid.
it looks like him.
It looks like Momoa drunk at a Christmas party or at a Halloween party, trying to act like he was going to be Lobo. I
mean, isn't that what Lobo is anyway? Just like a drunk dude that. Like...
Yeah, no. It's a drunk, but it's not a dude drunk trying to act like somebody. It's a drunk dude just being drunk, not a drunk dude trying to play it straight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I guess I never really took this character that seriously anyway. So, I mean, it looks like hopefully it doesn't suck.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I got. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
Yep, hopefully it doesn't suck.
Yep. All right. Then we got a look at Henry Cavill in the Highlander remake. So this is filming. I guess he had gotten hurt at some point, so they had delayed this for a little bit. But now they're.
Are you a big Highlander fan?
No, I'm not.
So what? It's like he gets a sword and he can teleport.
But he lives. There's only can be one. I know that.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
That there can't be more than one. Like like when it's Sith, there can only be two. Like Highlander, there can only be one. That's all I got.
Right, but it's the Highlander, not the Highlanders. So yeah, there's only one.
It's true. I will say I don't know much about. I will admit I don't know much about Highlander. I'm sure there's folks in the chat who are much bigger fans.
I get it. He's immortal. There's only one. Yep. I get that. What the fuck does that mean?
Corbin, you got any insight on the Highlander?
No.
Dude, the Highlander was canceled out of reruns before Horland was even thought about being born.
Before you
I get that this guy. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. I get the guy's immortal, or the Highlander. The title of the person is immortal. What I'm asking is, but what does he do? Because he's got a sword. Like, what's his mission? Is he like Quantum Leap, where he goes back in time to like kill Nazis, or like what's the deal with him? What's the deal with that guy?
Well, I don't know. In this movie, though, I feel like there's going to be a lot of chopping people up because it's going to be directed by Chad Stahelski, the director of John Wick.
Oh, he collects heads.
Oh. All right.
But I thought there's so it's not there can be only one. There's a bunch of immortals, and it's a fight to the death that there's gonna be only one. Okay.
Is that for okay? All right.
I guess.
Are they messing with us, or are they really? Is that really the case?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I'll believe it. I will believe it. Barlow's not going to lie to us. They're fighting for the prize.
We almost done. We got somebody join us soon.
All right. Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah. He's fixing
There's a new Darkman movie in the works.
Okay.
Yep. Sam Raimi, however, has said that he's having some difficulty with financing for the film. So that's the thing. And then in the ridiculous story that we have, Chia Pet's film and TV rights have been acquired for development.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So they're trying to be the ultimate immortal. That's what's trying to happen. Wait, what did you just say? No, what did you just say?
Chia Pet. The Chia Pet film and TV rights have been acquired by a company called Rakia Media. They are actively exploring strategic partnerships. For those of you that don't know, Chia Pet's from 1977. Their most famous thing is probably that little jingle that they have in their song.
Chia.
Nope.
They got huge in the 80s. Bob Ross. I mean, like you see, Grogu's got one. The best one though, I don't own any Chia Pets, never have. But there was one that they made with the Homer, like go with the grass that grows around him. I thought that was a ridiculously funny idea.
They had a couple good ones.
Yeah, but I didn't buy them. I still don't, and I won't.
It's just chia seed, right?
Yeah, I think it's chia seeds. Yeah. We got some streaming. Do we want to keep going with the news, right?
We can keep going. Yeah, he's setting up stuff, so it's going to take a minute.
All right. So we're going to talk about some streaming things that happened this week. We got a trailer, and now we have a poster for Daredevil Born Again season 2. I think the trailer looked good. I don't know.
Yeah, what's the boxing
Yeah.
scenario here? So Kingpin's going to turn into a boxer after he lost a bunch of weight?
There was a little there's a Kingpin side quest going on.
I mean, he's got to do something, right? He can't just sit at a desk all day and yell at people.
Exactly. He's one. So, you still got to follow him. So maybe Vanessa has him take out Rage in a different way, or there's a variety of ways they can go with it.
Maybe it's like Fight Club.
I get it, but I don't. Why can we? Like, I guess that's where maybe AI would have been better spent. That we don't need GL1 Kingpin and maybe give him like some bulkiness to his shoulders, because I don't believe when he was in the boxing thing that he could beat anybody up. Like
little guy that he was fighting.
He looked little too.
Yeah, but not as little as the guy he was fighting.
He definitely looked slimmer, but the other guy was definitely
if you choose your opponents carefully, you can beat anybody in a fight.
Nah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
This will actually be premiering on March 24th on Disney Plus.
Sounds good.
9 days after my birthday. Look at that.
Nice. So we got a poster for the Muppet Show revival. So I did a little research into this. This is a one shot, basically, of the Muppet Show. Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, why do they have my image and likeness up there? I better be getting a paycheck.
What knows?
Who, the Fozzie?
The guys with the green back?
Fozzie?
Yeah, the guy with the green back there.
Yeah, these two up here.
yeah, exactly.
So if this does well, they are going to they want to revive a series is what the goal is. I think Seth Rogen has something to do with it. And this will be on February 4th on Disney Plus and on ABC, so you'll be able to watch it even if
that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I will definitely be watching this. So I want this to come back. All
right.
We got a trailer for Invincible season 4. And this will be coming around March 18th, right around the same time as the Mall series. So this will be on at the same time.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
We got some news that K-pop Demon Hunters was the most streamed movie of 2025.
No doubt.
This was Nielsen data. They said that 20.5 billion viewing minutes, which divided by the runtime is 207 million times this movie was watched, allegedly. Reportedly.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I mean,
I do not doubt
would say,
it.
like,
I
you know,
will
you had
tell
a good
you.
few thousand times in your house, right?
Yeah, I mean, I never.
Not you, but in your house.
Yeah. I've listened to the soundtrack at this point, easily that, and I mean, like, first off, don't call it Soldier Boys because that'll get you a quick tongue lashing. It's Soja Boys, not Soldier Boys, but okay, whatever.
Soja, and like the Superman guy.
Soja. Soja Boys. Yeah. Holy hell, that's a lot of books. Soja Boys. I don't know. Like, my daughter. But you gotta remember, to warm up for Swinging in Choir, she sings these songs. So
that's different than the.
But she watches the TV show. Yeah, she knows them because of the TV show. She knows the whole thing. The songs are just like it's like the TV show's like a musical. I think. I don't think there's like a lot of like. I don't think there's like huge storyline in this thing. I think it's literally like they sing.
Like a concert with like some pauses.
Yeah, like concert to concert to concert. Like that's what they keep doing. I think that's what it is.
Well,
I mean, I don't, man. I never watched it. I don't know, but I just knew it was on all the time.
It worked because they had it in the movie theater a couple times, and now it's the most streamed show.
And people start hating it. Like girls start hating on it. Like, oh, it's so washed, and you're like, you're 9. What are you talking about? Like, what older person told you that? Like, you're such a weirdo.
Kevin, that's what I think we talked about that last
week
too.
Yeah. I thought it was Crank That Soldier Boy. I got made fun of because I looked down real quickly while I was driving and said Soja Boy, but it's not. It's Soja, not Soldier Boy.
RP said it's Saja.
Yeah, Saja. Okay, sure.
Saja. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Saja. Right. Yeah.
Netflix has signed Legendary's live-action Gundam movie. This movie is set to star Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centineo. Really? Netflix is going to make this movie.
Yeah, good.
I
My
don't
son's
know.
gonna love this, dude. I'm down. Very cool. Watch it.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh is right. This looks good. This is better than Cheetah Pet.
yeah. We got some comic news. So this is the big one. This goes back all the way back to 1989. So we're finally going to get the Swamp Thing story that was never released back then.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna make it a 4-part series, and it's gonna be under Black Label. It's going to be called Swamp Thing 89. Swamp Thing 1989 is what the title is going to be. And it's Rick Veitch's story. It's going to be. It got pulled back then because of its controversial.
The religious nature of it, right?
Religious.
It's like the
nature,
Jesus
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Yep. So Swamp Thing's going to be back in time, and Carpenter's a humble carpenter whose presence will alter the creature's destiny, is what the official thing said. I put a lot of words in here. Just
I mean,
because
dude, this is the question that I have, right? This was what year? 88 they pulled, 89 they
89,
pulled that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yet we could have Vampirina and all types of other crazy ass shit in books at that point. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it wasn't as much as it is now.
I don't
89.
know.
I mean, it was still early for some of that stuff. Harris was doing Vampirilla back then, and it was somewhat tame compared to like nowadays.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why it got. I mean, well, I know why it got pulled then, but
Yeah, it did. It had great art.
yeah, there was good art. That was a good story.
It was. Yep. All right.
We are getting a story called Batman Wonder Woman Truth. This will also be a Black Label story, and this involves Joker and Harley Quinn teaming up to steal Wonder Woman's lasso.
No.
This will be done by Jeff Loeb and Jim Chung, both who are notorious for, how do I want to say this, not being the fastest in getting their writing and artwork done. So this first issue comes out on the 29th. We don't know how long it'll be before it ends. It could be a while before this story finishes. But this takes place after the whole second Hush series. So yeah, it's ridiculous, DK. I don't even know. I don't know. I thought the Joker and Harley weren't even friends anymore. So what? Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be the next story that moves the Joker up.
Yeah, Hush 2 still isn't finished. Like, yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Well,
you better hope it's not another dog or Joker's moving down. He might move on the top 5 after that.
Marvel. So remember we were gonna have the end of the Ultimate Universe. It was like it's gonna last about a month because we're getting
we don't
Reborn Ultimate Impact. And I'm going to read from the thing here. Reveals how the Ultimate Universe's legacy will reverberate across the Marvel Universe.
Please don't.
I want to see you defend this.
I don't defend garbage. It doesn't matter who puts it out.
I'm not.
Oh no, Marco, but
you guys forget. I'm not. You guys are like slappy.
You say you don't. You say you don't defend garbage, but you were defending DC all last year. So you know.
When Absolute Batman came out, yeah, I was.
And you were wrong.
Marco hates Ultimate stuff. He didn't like anything.
I'm wrong about Absolute Batman.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I said. You just said I was defending it.
I was saying you were defending garbage. I said you defended Marvel last year, but because DC was kicking Marvel's ass up and down, and you were like, "Well, actually, and it was, you know,
what?
Peace.
I don't know. Nobody knows what you're talking about, Corbin.
Work
on fixing those slides so they're not slanted anymore.
So this is something that I know you've all been waiting for patiently. We're almost out. We're almost done here.
One more sec, dude.
I mean, he can pop on for this if you want, but I mean, I don't think he wants to see any of this.
Do you want to pop on for this? He doesn't want to pop on for this.
Civil War Unmasked. 20 years of Civil War. We're going to get a new sequel, Untold Stories, set during around the same time as the original stories.
Who's going to write them?
I
don't mind if it's more stuff. Like even, what was it? Was it Storyline or whatever that they did then too? Remember they did it's supposed to be like the newspaper reportings of it. Newsline. I didn't mind those, and I thought they were done well. And I guess I don't have so much of a problem with this, but here's the deal: it better be very limited, and it better key in and not change anything. You know, because to be honest with you, like this is the last good adventure story that they had. And what was that? 2006.
Yeah.
I mean, Civil War was really good.
Civil War was good.
I know, Mike. I
2006,
know.
yeah, 20 years.
Yes, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yep. Christos Gage is writing this.
Okay.
Well, art by Edgar Salazar. Let's just finish this up really quick. We got a bunch of new printings coming out. Psylocke Ninja is getting a second printing, 1 in 25.
I mean, this is just lazy shit at this point. You're just reprint. I mean,
it's the same books.
It's the same books. How can you even call this a reprint? Did they change the color or something?
They must have. I couldn't tell.
You can't call it a reprint. You know what it is? I think they put the number 1 is different in it. Because, to qualify for a reprint, it actually has to have some form of change.
Thought maybe they changed the ninja color or something down there.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't actually research. That the 1 in 25 looks exactly the same as the A cover, so I don't know. Or the B cover.
Yeah.
So Rogue and Scotty are doing that's the one. Rogue is the one.
Well, I mean,
Scotty's the one at 125. And then
that Psylocke book was really good. I really enjoyed that. I can't say much about the
Cap 6 second printing, 1 in 25, Inglorious X-Force number 1.
Yeah, I was surprised at how many people love that Inglorious X-Force. I mean, I think it was a surprise book last week. It was really good. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. Boom boom.
Yeah.
And that
boom boom my butt.
Right. The news.
Wait, what is this?
For the week.
Frontline. Oh, it was Frontline. Thank you. It was Frontline. Speaking of that, speaking of that, so we told you somebody's coming on. Hey, listen, Tony, I got a bunch of stuff for you too. Let's see if we get the feedback. And when did you get the whole library? It looks good.
Oh, this is in my house. It's a lot. I don't know. I can show you. There's a ton of books here. Yeah, that's where I keep all my wasteful spending.
Nice. All right, so we have Tony on this week because me and him for a while have been talking about this. Last year, for the people that know, he did like this tour. It was really cool. They went to like how many total comic book stores was it?
We did like 45, maybe with pop-ins, probably in the 50s. We had like officially 45 like signings, and then when we would get to a town, because we drove across the whole country, me and Tone Rodriguez.
Yep.
We would stop in a town, and if we had like a day to get settled, we would go run around and hit shops that we didn't know. So we hit a bunch.
And one of the things, even when he came to town where I was, of course, we started hitting the bins. You know what I mean? Because he likes to dig, which is fun. And I've always said it was a great experience because like everybody digs differently, but like Tone and Tony, they dig similar and different to me and my friends. Like we will go through and pull books and throw them up at each other. And some of them are like, hey, remember this storyline or remember this inside, or like, we've talked about before, some of the stuff's inappropriate and we do that, where they go over and they will know like, hey, this is the first time this guy penciled a page, and they go through all this. It's like a ton of great knowledge when you're going through it. And I think he went and, hey, wait, that's it right there. Frontline. That was the book I was talking about earlier.
I was screaming into my muted microphone. I was trying to get you to.
Thank you. I really did enjoy that. But yeah, so then we'd been talking about it and we're like, hey, people like to see what people pick up. So how would you like to see what a comic book artist picked up? I did, however, a good job on Farrell this week too.
Thank you.
And what do you have coming out? You've already announced your DC stuff, right?
Deathstroke comes out in March.
And everybody's excited about that. Cool.
And then in April, I'm doing a Twilight Zone with Andy Price.
Okay. What's that going to be like?
What's it going to be like? It's like a sort of gothic fantasy, like gothic romance about a taxidermist.
All right. Cool. All right. As long as you say
all right.
so.
So I know, Tony, welcome to the show. I know we just started getting into the conversation. For those of you in the chat who are not super familiar, you should be, but if you're not, I'm going to give you a little quick intro about who we're talking to right now. This is Tony Fleece. He has a bunch of creator-owned books: Stray Dogs, Feral, Uncanny Valley, Local Man, Time Shopper. He's worked for almost every publisher that's out there, and he writes. He
I need to
draws.
add this.
He does a little bit of everything. He has his own company, and he did a world or a U.S. tour last year, is what they were discussing earlier. So you can pick up his
I might
books.
solo lay this
You had
out.
the thing. Is that still going on right
Thing-
now?
No, it's done.
The
It's
Thing
straight.
Trade just came out a couple weeks ago. That was
Trade
just a
did.
mini series.
Gotcha.
And yeah, Deathstroke's the next like mainstream book I've got coming out. But Feral just came out today. Feral issue 20, and issue 21 comes out in March, and that's going to be a silent issue because issue 21.
I don't think we.
Oh, nice.
I don't think we ever talk about your work that much. I mean, I tell you when I like something or not. But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like, especially with Feral, and I mean, people are reading it. It's a great ongoing series. But like, were you a fan of Walking Dead? Like, not just the comics, but did you watch the like series on?
I read the Walking Dead book up until the
wars
when they said we're the Walking Dead, and I didn't stop then because I thought this sucks. I just was like, oh, I'm going to catch up with the rest of this later. And then when I had the idea for Feral, I was like, well, now I'm not going to read it. Because I don't want to do the same shit that they did. Although
did you like a lot of the zombie stuff, like the Romero stuff like that? So like, I'm just thinking about this as a process. I think like a lot of times I've read like everything, like weird books I could go over. I'm not going to go over. Like there's a genre there for a while where we were just in flux. You could like order. Everybody was writing about it. Did you while that was going on just imagine your own type of world and what would have been post-apocalyptic for you in a zombie type area?
No.
Like, did you think about that? No.
I mean, yes. Like everybody, you think when you're like watching zombie stuff or reading zombie stuff, you think like, what would I do in this situation? But I wasn't thinking like, what's my zombie world going to be like? Like Feral sort of didn't come together until after Stray Dogs, basically.
Because it was interesting in this issue too, not just the dog that attacked, but like just kind of some of the things you went with in some of the like areas, like thinking that a pet city would be the place where they're held up, and like I'd always thought like the greatest, like some of the places you'd probably want to hold up, just like geographically too, like while these. Like even when the Romero stuff's going out, because they go into the mall at one point and everything
absolutely.
else.
Yeah, that's the greatest zombie story ever, because it's like they find a place for shelter. It's got everything they could possibly need. They build like an apartment there. That's full on like survivalist fantasy. You're a little kid and you're thinking about like, what if I built a fort like this? And
right.
So
around those times too, like I always see it as like we have those heated indoor storage units, and it's like people already live in those sometimes too. So it's like that concept. That's I just what I was asking is like, do you vision it like that, or are you just like no, and then you came up with this all on the fly? But
Marco, we forgot to run the intro.
I have an intro for this segment, so that
I can't wait.
It out, by the way, Tony. All right. And we will work on it. If the camera doesn't come through all the way or whatever, we will make amends to this. We are just this is the demo version of this.
Yeah, we're testing this out.
And we have got a segment lead in for this segment, so let's let it roll. I might have to cut like 1 second off of that, but it seemed like that worked pretty well.
I love it.
All right, so let's go through some of the stuff and give us the feed-ins while you're grabbing some of these books.
Yeah. So I haven't curated this at all. I basically just grabbed a box. I've had everything from this tour in boxes by my desk.
How many? Do you know how many boxes it is total?
I think it's like 2 short boxes, and then this box that we're going through tonight, which is like a lunar box.
All right.
So the back of my car was pretty full. You saw it of stuff that we picked up.
I can't believe you two fit in that car first.
Especially then. I was really fat back then. I've been on those.
Well, I don't mean that. No, I don't mean that. I meant like you guys were traveling with a bunch of shit and like.
Yeah.
What was it? A Honda Civic?
It's a Prius.
Okay, well, same thing, I guess.
But then the good news was we would sell books as we went along. So we started off with just like a ton of trades and stuff. And then as the tour went along, we sold all the T-shirts, we sold all the trades and stuff. So we made room for all the shit that we picked up.
Still waiting for my T-shirt. Thanks.
Yeah, we should have ordered twice as many of those. We sold out before we got to the East Coast on the first way through. All right, let's get into it. Here's a weird one. This is Armageddon Now. It's by Rob Liefeld. It's like a fully painted hardcover. It was never released in issues, and you sort of see him do stuff like this now. I bet you can't see any of this.
We can see a little bit of it. Just stop right there. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like somebody painted over top of Rob Liefeld's artwork, and then sometimes you can tell that it was like Marat Michaels or somebody else.
So it wasn't even him. He just did. Oh yeah, you could tell right there, like with the guy on the left. That's the what's his name from Youngbloods. That's just a little bit older, and they put a Magneto hat on.
I mean, that's Rob underneath there. But yeah, the guy's just really coloring like crazy over top of it, and he would do more stuff like that later. But like here, the guy's doing even more. Like he's like
he's adding
completely rendering over top. Very interesting. It's almost like
what year did this come out in?
Is Alex Ross, early 2000s. This guy Phil Hoppenfiler is the writer, and then digital painting. You see all these guys.
Yeah.
Capriati, Emily Warren, Matt Yackey, Matt Swift, Jerome Wimber.
Did this make Rob mad?
I don't think so. Why would it?
You're his buddy. I'm not.
2008 this came out, so I didn't have this, and I grabbed it out of one of these bins.
Oh, that's interesting. What'd you get that for? Like $5?
I don't know. I think I paid probably $10 for it or something.
All right, that's fair.
Speaking of Image.
By the way, before we keep going, hold on. Yeah, Tony is a huge Image 90s Liefeld / Lee era McFarlane guy. So we're gonna see a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah, awesome. If you read Local Man by me and Tim Seeley, you know that that is exactly our jam. And this
shout out Tim Seeley on that Psylocke book.
Oh yeah, and the X-Force last week.
Yeah, they both hit, man. They were very good. He might save X-Men. Those were just the characters.
Yeah, these are just action figures. This
early McFarlane
Chapel was from back when it was Todd Toys. I like that. I didn't have either of those.
The Wildcat. I
got this. I got a bunch of Kirby.
Do you have Do you have a bunch of toys like action figures from the 90s? Just still.
I don't have a ton. If you switch to my camera,
I'm not gonna switch your camera right now.
Right. I don't have a ton, but if you see behind me, I've got like the Youngblood ones and a couple other ones. I like the McFarlane toys. But yeah, I picked up this Fighting American hardcover. It's like an early Marvel collection. This is before they were really doing hardcovers and trade paperbacks. But the reproduction is really nice on this. And it's just got a bunch of
glue in that
stuff. Say it again.
How's the glue?
I think it's sewn. Like it's holding together very nicely.
That's nice. That's the problem that I had with some of their earlier stuff that wasn't sewn. That glue is just crap.
Yeah, they're trades. It says this reprints the entire Fighting America series. So 1989.
Really?
Yeah, and I got this at a shop in Nebraska. I can't remember. When I remember where the shops were, I'll call them out. But yeah, this one.
What's comic book stores look like in Nebraska?
This one was huge. It's a lot of toys too, but you know, there's a couple that had just like a ton of great backstock as far as like trades and hardcovers and stuff, and stuff like this where it's like older stuff.
Yeah.
The cool thing about going across the country is you find different pockets where they like you could tell the people in those areas were into different things, especially when you get to like the dollar books. You'll get areas where it's just like, I can't believe this book sold in this area, and they must have been from here or something because the dollar were like just stacked with these things.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got this. I had this in trade, and I wanted to read the whole thing. I like Howard Chaykin, so I got this hardcover. I think they put out another hardcover now, but this had a cool cover on it. It was $15. Score.
What is this?
Satellite Sam with Matt Fraction. It was like Matt Fraction doing his, like with Howard Chaykin doing his impersonation of like a 1980s, 90s Howard Chaykin book. Probably get in trouble for showing any of this, but
no, you're fine.
Chaykin doing his thing. It's too grainy. This is like a scrambled porn.
No, it's all right. That's good. It's good that you don't see the boobs. If you leave it on any pages with boobs for too long, we're gonna get in trouble. But I think
it'll get clear. But yeah, it's like, you know,
that's fine. That's just leave it there. People will look. Yeah, that's good. He's sweet too. You know, I spent a lot of time with him this last time in Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was him in the beginning. And he, as you know, I'm pretty free with my profanities, and he put me to shame. He really put me to shame.
Yeah. He's got a filthy, disgusting mouth.
Yeah.
Here's another Rob Liefeld. They did a San Diego Comic-Con hardcover issue 1 of the Rob Liefeld, Robert Kirkman book, Infinite.
Okay.
This book, like many Rob Liefeld books, is still waiting on its conclusion. Like Image United, this one they got I think 4 issues into, and they just sort of hit pause on it, which always frustrated me because I was like, if Kirkman couldn't get to the end, I don't know who. But I like this presentation. I like that they made a big oversized thing.
That's a very... Is that frustrating being a fan of Rob? I'm not. I'm really trying to be nice about it. So
yeah,
I know you're a huge. We've had this conversation before. I try not to offend you.
When I was a boy, it was frustrating. Now it's just part of the thing,
Yeah, fair.
This is a '90s thing that I don't know if a lot of people know about.
Gosh.
Barry Windsor Smith, after Valiant, but before he started working on Monsters full time, did this thing called Storyteller, which I have all the issues of. But they also put out a couple of these really nice collections from, I think Fantagraphics put them out.
BWS.
And so it's all this sort of
yeah, it is BWS RP.
It's like him doing his take on New Gods, the same way that Monsters sort of a Hulk story that got away from him. And he's got another one that's sort of his his Storm, his life debt. Continuing on with the Storm story that he was doing. And these are these cool, this one's completely finished, but there's another one that's just, he didn't finish it, so it was just in process.
Who published this?
I think it's Fantagraphics. Let me see.
Yeah, Fantagraphics.
It was Fantagraphics. And does it give you written story in there too?
So it does have some.
Well, you have that too, right there, titties to start off. So that's good.
Some behind the scenes stuff. But I think it's mostly just the book here.
Just the book?
Yeah. Like I said, reprinted from Barry Windsor Smith Storyteller, which is this super cool, oversized, 90s. It's tough to find because comic shops couldn't rack it like they wanted to, It was this size in shops. Comparatively, that's a comic,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'll bring out another super big thing. This thing I pre-ordered when they announced it, and then my shop either didn't get it or it delayed it for so long. But
your current shop, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the shop that I House of Secrets out here.
Yeah,
they didn't get it. So the shop that I went to, this was in Virginia. They had this one, this enormous store that was like a Costco of comic books. God, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, this is a Brian Stelfreeze artist edition. He drew it digitally, so it's not an artist edition where you can see the erasers,
eraser marks.
But it is just full sized, with annotations at the bottom.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on, slide it up here. You can sort of see at the bottom along here. There's little notes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's you want to know how Brian Stelfreeze puts together a book. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I love the artist edition format, and I like it when they've been doing a lot of 90s ones lately.
Do you compare? So for the people that don't know what you're talking about here, they're before they put all this stuff together, there's a process that it goes through. And what the heck is it? Oh, that's the dog, isn't it? But they do little notes underneath, add this, take this away, use some shading here in the bottom. Do you look at other art? Is one of the reasons why you like it is because you like to compare what you do compared to them, or is it? I always thought it was kind of cool because it was you got to see the rawness of what.
Yes. Yeah, it's you're in the studio with them. I work in studios with guys. I'm working in the studio with Tone right now. He's out here working on Feral with me. But
tell him I say hi.
He's here. Hello.
Hey, Tone.
But we it's you're getting to see what it was like in his studio, it's the size he was drawing it at. When it has those notes, you can see he intended this, or that was something he called out. So yeah, that thing's cool. Dayman, I never even read the full series. I just I got the books. I haven't read it, but I looked at the artwork because I think Brian Stelfreeze is awesome.
Okay.
And then this is just like an artist edition of it.
Sounds
All right, let's
good.
get into some dollar books.
Yeah.
This is what we're here for. All right, so I'm just grabbing a stack and we're just going to go through.
Yeah, grab a sec, go through.
Oh hell yeah, Starman number 0.
Starman.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna. Why did you get this signed this year?
Was he around? Oh, he was at New York, right, or at Baltimore?
At Baltimore.
I didn't get it signed because it's been sitting in this box waiting for me to show off
through
these books with you guys for over a year.
I'll tell you a story later.
What a book, though.
Yeah,
I love this series. Absolutely love this series.
like the color, just everything about.
Yeah.
Hey, take your hand and go up towards your camera, and then pull your hand back down. Go quickly. There
You want me to
go.
focus
That's
it?
focusing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're focusing. There you go.
There we go.
All right,
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
Much better.
There it is. Let me know if I need
Oh.
to do that again.
Okay.
But yeah, this is that's not Tony Harris, right? Oh, it is.
It is.
It
Yep,
is,
Tony
yeah.
Harris. Yeah, that first even the opening dialogue in there, like where he talks about all the old stuff and
Yeah.
just randomly starts talking about an old jacket or whatever. I can't remember all the specifics, but it's just so good.
The coloring too is dope.
Yeah. The coloring. I'm not too familiar with that guy. Gregory Wright colors. He's like great here, but I can't think of other times where I've like been.
Yeah, for sure.
I've like called him out, and then John Workman on the letters, killing it. Beautiful book.
What do you mean by killing it on the letters? Like, what would not killing it on the letters mean?
I mean, see how he's juggling a bunch of stuff, right? Like
Okay,
you've
hold
got captions.
Let it focus. Yep. Okay.
You got captions here.
Yeah.
You got dialogue.
Dialogue.
Then you
bubbles.
have like the voiceover as well, which is different
Yeah.
than the captions. And he's just sort of like it all reads in the right order. I don't know.
How you
I'm
pace
lettering
it out.
today.
No. Yeah. That's cool. No, that's cool. That's what I'll argue. Sometimes DC has a problem with.
I am because I letter my own image books.
Yeah.
When I do mainstream, when I do Marvel or DC stuff, there's a lot of back and forth with my letterers about let's move this here and let's put that there. Like I'm pretty specific about it. But
Well, that's cool.
Would not need to do that with a John Workman. That guy, like I said, kills it.
Nice.
Do you guys know Steampunk, Chris Pachalo?
No.
So this is a cliffhanger book, but it's sort of like cliffhanger volume, like season 2 after Danger Girl and after Battle Chasers, after Crimson. They brought Chris Pachalo in, and he did this book, which is, again, I have never read this, but it's some of the prettiest, most exciting artwork. I've tried to read it a couple times and just been like, you know what? I'm just going to appreciate this beautiful.
What year is this?
Beautiful pictures.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. This looks like 2005-ish, but like
2001.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Wildstorm was DC Comics by then, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, you go.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these steampunks by Chris Pachalo. I think he wrote it too, but this is like my favorite sort of era of his artwork. This is sort of what his X-Men looked like when he first. I mean,
yeah.
Generation X before, but when he came back and did Uncanny, like the Mike Terry stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a few of those.
Joe
What's
Kelly
the story about though? Is it about anything good, or it's just the art that's good in it?
Yeah, it's just the yeah. Joe Kelly writes it.
That's fair. I mean, well, I like Joe Kelly. But...
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a little
Yeah.
sorry, getting a little bit of highlight on these, but we're just taking a ride through the dollar bins, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful
for sure.
art. I grab Supremes. I feel like I'm
Really?
putting together a run of
A
Supreme.
run. You're putting together a Supreme run. I might have some
Yeah.
to add to you. I've been throwing.
Yeah,
them
same
out.
here. I might have some at your.
Oh man, I got a ton of these here. I
I
must
shoulda
have
just
at
let
some
you
point
go.
put these in order. But yeah, that's gonna be a reoccurring theme if we do this more than once. Is
Yeah, for sure.
a ton of
Wow, that's awesome.
Extreme Studios books. But then I also grabbed some of the Alan Moore ones, these are like I think Supreme
Alan
is
Moore
charming
did
all the
these?
time, but the Alan Moore Supreme is all-time great comics.
Really?
It's basically like him doing his, like he did his Superman story.
Yeah.
What do you get for the Man of Tomorrow?
RP is in heaven with this. He's just everything you're saying. He's hitting up with the chat before you even say it. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this was mid 90s, and it was sort of like the first time that people were like, "Oh, this Image comic is really great." And they brought Alan Moore in to do Supreme at first, and then eventually they were just getting him to do everything. Well, before that, I think he had done Spawn, and he had done some other like image books like Violator miniseries and stuff. But this was where they were like, "What would you do if you could do anything?" And he was like, "I want to do Supreme, and I want to tell like the ultimate sort of like Silver Age Superman story." So it sort of jumps back and forth.
You're gonna kill me. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
It jumps back and forth from the '90s Supreme to the Silver Age stuff, and it's sort of like a proto. Like we didn't realize it until we were deep into Local Man. We were just like, "Oh, we're just doing Supreme," because that was the format of Local Man. Was we would do like today's stuff, and then it would jump back to '90s.
Dude, I definitely should have like actually sent pictures to him before I tossed all those books.
Yeah, because that Supreme 41, the cheapest one is like $16 on eBay. Just FYI.
I bought a huge collection in priority mailboxes. I think there's 144 priority meal-sized mailboxes, and you're gonna hate me for this, but I dumped a lot of this stuff.
Oh no! I hope you didn't get rid of that Alan Moore Supreme. That's good stuff.
I hope not too. Now that I'm seeing it, I needed this video before that.
Yeah. Sorry it took us this long. This box has a lot of collections and trades in it too, so we'll just go through those.
Okay.
This is that Brandon Graham book that's like autobiographical. I mean, a bunch of his stuff is, but this sort of goes over like post, like when he was in his darkest sort of cancellation period. And I thought that was interesting. I think
what happened to him?
Art. He got. I don't want to get into it, but he got sort of like canceled in the height of cancellations.
Oh, really? And he did this book after that? So this is recent. This came out recently?
Yeah, this came out while we were on the tour. So there's some stuff that came out of the bins, and then some stuff I grabbed while I was driving around. Yeah, October 2024.
Huh.
But yeah, it's like journal comics and sort of like scrapbook stuff, and yeah, it's interesting.
Really?
For sure.
Hey, my bad.
RP, we tried to tell him. Chat told him we like give it to a kid. Something he wouldn't listen.
Oh, shut up with
he
the
didn't
give
want
it to
to hear
kid.
it. He didn't want to hear it. He's like, I know better. I'm throwing him in the garbage.
That's not what I said.
Exactly
I said I can't. I have to go through some of this stuff. I have to get rid of some of it. What's that?
Check this out. This is I think Rick Veitch edited these.
Are we gonna get? It says taboo. Are we gonna get hit up with some of these pictures? If there's like somebody getting fisted with a strap on, we might have a problem.
Yeah, Rick Veitch. This is Spider Baby Graphics. Yeah, this is like an anthology that he did in the early '90s, I think, late '80s. It's just a horror anthology, but it's got some of the coolest art. Some really cool guys in it. And I got this it was in Ohio, I think. And we stopped into a convention for like one day in the morning in Ohio.
In Columbus?
Maybe.
That way. Or Dayton?
I can't remember which show it was, but it was like there was a weekend show, and we were like, we can swing through on Sunday morning. So we came through and just signed stuff and gave away posters. But I remember this had cool contributors in it. So let me flip through and see if there's somebody jumps out at me.
It was at Akron Comic Con.
It was Akron?
Akron.
Oh, was it? It was the Akron show?
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Charles Burns.
That's actually
Black Hole is in here. Yeah, there's more than that. This Rick Veitch really had like a cool eye. Like he caught these guys on their way up.
Oh my God. That's cool.
Yeah. I'll move on.
Show us the cover of that again when you're done.
Steve Bissett. Oh, was it Steve Bissett Spider Baby or Rick Veitch's Spider? See, if I was cartoonist kayfabe, I would know this shit. They had that shit all figured out. Oh, I know this one.
Oh, wow.
Really neat artwork. And it's gonna tell me who did it. I think it's come on, you son of a gun.
Spider Baby / kitchen sink.
Yeah, it's not gonna tell me who did it.
It's Spider
Cool.
Baby, 1988.
Yeah, 88. Yeah, some great work in here.
That is good work. Who was? Who sent
Stephen
me?
Bissett is the editor.
Yeah. I think this was just coming out as we were on the trip, but this is the new Ninja Turtles book.
Yeah.
My buddy Burnham drew this one, and Brian Reber colored it, and I wanted to see how they look together. And spoilers, they look good. The skinny ass Donatello.
I don't think it's spoilers anymore, but yeah.
I got Telos, Mike Waringo. You guys know about Telos?
We know Ringo. The Ringo. We go to Baltimore, bud.
The Ringo of the Ringo Awards. Yeah.
The
and
Ringo of the Ringo Awards. Yeah.
Telos is the artwork that's on the Ringo Award.
It
I
is.
love this book. I've got the collection, but I think I didn't have all the issues, and I'm a real easy trigger pull on dollar books.
Yeah.
So it's a Telos number 2 and a Telos number 9, and then the 10th is Tony Daniels, like post Spawn, pre DC Comics,
And a variant cover of it too.
Looks like maybe.
Like
Oh, this is number 10 and number 6.
Oh, okay.
It's not a variant cover, but I like this period of his work a lot. This is sort of what his Spawn stuff looked like.
Okay. Very realistic.
It's cartoony, but very, very expressive. I feel like everybody sort of tightens up as they get older. And so he's tightened up a little bit now. Like his Noctera stuff is way tighter than this. But I like this sort of stretchy, cartoony period. It's like when around the same time that like Greg Capullo was doing Creech. It was like a real stretchy, expressive time for him too.
RP, I didn't toss a Supreme Invincible crossover. No.
All right, let me grab a few more, and then we'll call. Sure. We won't do the whole box tonight.
Yeah, we'll do some more later because we'll get. No. They're liking it. We gotta fix the camera for the next time. We might use your main camera on it.
Okay. So this is a Garth Ennis book that my buddy Mark drew, and I remember reading it as it came out, and it was like Garth Ennis doing like a action romantic comedy, almost sort of like a Edgar Wright story. Yeah, crazy.
What?
Yeah, super fun, super weird.
Yeah, for sure. What's it called?
It's called A Train Called Love. Dynamite put it out, and it was a ton of issues. Look how this is a thick trade for a silly romance story.
Yeah,
that's what I like about Dynamite and Garth Ennis is they just sort of let him cook like whatever he feels like doing. Just like, right on.
When did that one come out? That's been a while.
2010, probably. This says 2016. Shit, I was way wrong. Trade came out in 2016.
Well, it could be a reprint of a trade. Yeah.
Here's just a Mark Silvestri X-Men issue, but I got it signed by Joe Rubenstein because we were at a show with Joe Rubenstein.
I love Joe. I love Joe, man.
We were just at a show with him in Pasadena this weekend too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so funny, dude.
That dude is cantankerous.
Dude, that's the best word.
He is one of the like
right.
You know when you went to college, correct?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So you had that run roommate that would just come in like after break or whatever, throw his shit into the middle of the thing, and then just kind of crash on the couch, complain about something, and then turn the TV on. That's Joe.
That kind of energy. Yeah, I can see that.
That's how he does. Like he just takes his suitcases, throws them in the middle of the aisle, sits down. Right. Dude, I love it, dude. It's awesome. There we go. You fixed the camera.
Here's a cool one. I got this Wizard Michael Turner Millennium Edition. I don't know if you guys care about Michael Turner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is a cool, it's all these different features from Wizard that they just sort of collected, different interviews, sketchbook stuff. Yeah, they did a Jim Lee one of these too. I think they did a few of these. But yeah, it's just got like a ton of cool Michael Turner artwork and content. They just put out
Why are you flipping through some of his best artwork there? You're just flicking through. I saw the Tomb Raider one. Yep.
Yeah.
You said they just put out what, Tony?
Clover Press just put out like a Marvel art of Michael Turner that's pretty comprehensive. Like it's just got all of his Marvel stuff, and even the stuff where they took like sketches and recolored them and repurposed them, and the ways that they used them a bunch of different ways. It's cool looking. I got that too. But yeah, Michael Turner, this stuff sort of happened when I had like 2 years that I didn't read comics, and that's when he got huge, and so I sort of showed up to him late, so I missed this when it came out the first time.
Wow, dude.
My experience with him was like when he was doing the covers for Civil War and the covers for like Identity Crisis. What a time that was! That guy did the covers for the big Marvel crossover and the big DC crossover.
I mean, the savior of Marvel. I mean, like if it wasn't for Civil War, where would they be?
Yeah. Yeah, I like this Gail Simone X-Force. This was or X-Men run. This was just coming out again as we were on the tour, and I was reading it along the way. I think David Marquez is a really talented artist, and with Matt Wilson colors, this book is great looking when they're on it.
Yeah,
and he just put out an image book called The Chosen. I grabbed the trade of a couple weeks ago too.
That actually was a good book.
Cool. I can't wait to get into it. I bought the trade. There's another one of those. Here's a Union drawn by my guy Pop Man. I love Pop Man when he was like an Extreme Studios artist. He did this book called Christian there.
Okay.
And then I met him at Baltimore Comic-Con one year, and then I got him to draw the second half of my Army of Darkness series. So,
oh, nice.
I bought this, and then I had him sign it. We stopped and signed with him in Texas, where he lives, at Bedrock Comics. So I grabbed this and had him sign it. And I got 2 of it. I got this because I was just like, Gail Simone did a Jessica Jones comic, and I somehow missed it completely. So I grabbed these couple issues, and I couldn't find the rest of them. So eventually I just got the trade. Art by Phil Noto. It's pretty cool. There's like a bunch. It's all variants. Like it's a bunch of different Jessica Joneses from different universes. Zvato Bunny.
Zvato Bunny?
This was we're in Las Vegas at Altered Reality Comics.
Okay.
And this lady who draws Vato Bunny came through to the signing and gave us the book.
Nice.
And it's rad looking. I mean, if I saw this in a dollar bin, I would have grabbed it for sure. But instead, we got it for free. So that's nice too. Yeah. Very pretty lady.
What? That's awesome.
And she makes comics.
You mean very eye-appealing, attractive woman? Is that what you're saying?
Well, sure.
Or the book, so very pretty. You said very pretty lady. I don't understand what you're saying. Both? Okay, good. Yeah.
She was pretty.
Okay.
and the comic book is cool looking too.
Okay, the comic book's cool. Yeah.
Speaking of pretty,
look at
this.
Cheeks. The Gooners will go crazy.
This was like that Image Comics period where it was Jim Valentino publisher, and it was they were selling a lot of books that were a lot of sexy girls.
Yep.
But this artist, this sort of like early 90s manga anime ripoff type stuff, art and inks by Edu Francisco, and the colors by Andre Bazios. This real like sort of liquid, like Battle Chasers almost looking colors.
Gooner squads are loving it.
Yeah, it changes halfway through. Like it looks like it's drawn by maybe several different people. But whatever. Look at that. Full on like anime.
Oh yeah.
Battle Chasers.
Angelic Clove pin. Yep.
I got 2 volumes of Waiting Place by Sean McKeever. This was like his like slice of life, late 90s, early 2000s comic published by Slave Labor Graphics. Mike Norton drew a bunch of them, like early Mike Norton. And I think I might have actually the complete collection of this, but I saw these 2 volumes and I was like, let me get those. They were on sale, 50% off. War Child, another, my Extreme Studios love knows no bounds. This was by Chap Yap and John Stinsman, who was one of the guys that did Chap Yap. We cannot find. That guy's lost. I think he just works in animation or something.
Okay.
He was like the second guy to ever draw Youngblood. He drew Youngblood Yearbook, and then he drew Youngblood Strike File a bunch, or Team Youngblood, I mean. But the big deal about him was that he was like 17 or 18 when he was hired by Rob Liefeld.
Oh, so really?
This kid, a very aspirational thing as a teenager at the time, that there was a teenager that was drawing Youngblood.
Oh, yeah.
A huge deal. But whereas all these other guys, I'm in California, so I run into, a lot of Extreme Studios guys at signings or conventions or whatever. Rob Liefeld, signs out here when a new Youngblood comes out.
Yeah, sure.
Chap Yap, I've never even seen hide nor hair of him. I've never even heard a whisper of him. So he's.
Have you ever asked about him?
I guess not. I guess I expect to stumble upon them organically.
Eventually.
It
Yeah.
doesn't count if I ask.
Okay, fair enough.
Here's Travis Charest. Wildcat.
Well, hold on, dude. Go back. That looks exactly like the dude you had in yeah. Local man. Go back one.
One more?
Yeah. Right
This
there? Kind of. Oh, it was because it blurred in. It did for a minute. Yeah.
You think I was ripping off Travis Charest? I wish.
I was like, dude, you just copied and pasted that.
Yeah.
Well, he's got Boom Boom in there for some reason, so
could be accused of stealing from Travis Charest. I would love that if people thought that's what I was doing.
oh my god, look at that splash page.
Another Alan Moore comic, but I also got a bunch of Wildcats here. But I also got these James Robinson Complete Wildcats trade, which these are out of print now, but these are cool. Like, if you like, Starman, here you can get his take on Wildcats. And then I also found these Alan Moore ones, which are like much harder to find. Alan Moore Complete Wildcats. And then this is just more of Alan Moore's Wildcat. This is probably in the Complete Wildcats.
Okay, can I ask an ignorant question? It's going to sound really bad because I don't know how else to put it.
Please.
Are they hard to find because nobody wants them, or are they hard to find because
I think they printed them at a time where DC and Alan Moore have like a complicated relationship.
Sure.
And so I think they try not to bother him by they reprint Watchmen all the time.
Yeah.
And so all the stuff that they can not reprint that won't cause him to blow a gasket, I think they just sort of let it be.
Like,
so
they blows a gasket when the check comes? Like, don't they own the right? I mean,
again, it's not my business what upsets Alan Moore and what doesn't.
I'm not asking. No, I'm asking you to hypothetically guess that, like,
DC Comics, who pays my bills, has never ripped off an artist as far as I know. But
I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, like, how would he know? Like,
when they reprint your stuff, I think it's just like out of respect, they sort of let him be on these ones that like there's a limited call for, like.
So what is something like, is this like a $10, $20 book, or like priced on back book, or is it like,
look it up?
They're so hard to find.
Complete Wildcats. I think it's probably like a $60 book.
No shit.
Yeah. And then I got the Joe Casey Wildcats too. I like Wildcats a lot. I just reread the most recent Wildcats as well, the Rosenberg one.
Really? That was so weird that you love this stuff so much. I mean, but it's good for you.
Well, so how old are you?
Holy shit. We're almost the same age. I think you're a couple years older than me.
Yeah, that's a crucial couple of years. Because it's like people that were old enough to think that Image Comics were nonsense when they came out, and people that thought like they were the coolest.
Bro, how much do you think that Wildcats Complete Wildcat book is?
I said $60. You tell me.
120.
Well, maybe. Yeah, in great condition, it's $100. He's right.
Nice.
Tony's not wrong. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got this second printing X-Force #1. I never even saw this in real life.
Hold on.
It's got a cool gold cover.
Let me see. I've moved away from here. Oh, yeah. You've never seen that one before?
I never saw it in person.
Oh,
okay. And it's like shinier and gold, like more golden than I expected.
That's cool.
I found X-Ray Robot. This is the whole mini series. I think I probably bought this as a set. Mike Allred, like Dark Horse, Madman Times. And then
we'll something on Year of the Villain,
and then we'll stop.
Yeah, I get that. Why'd you buy this?
It's got cool. What's his name?
No, it was cool. It was cool in itself. Yeah. No, I thought it was cool.
Oh, this I didn't buy it. Carolyn Johns gave this to me. They did an exclusive of this, but it's got the cool Scott Snyder, Jim Chung intro story. That Jim Chung artwork is rad.
Yeah.
But they did this exclusive like back cover to commemorate their shop cat named Winston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Carolyn John.
Fair enough.
Youngblood Strike File, Youngblood by Alan Moore. I think I got every Alan Moore Youngblood cover. They did a shit ton of these awesome comics ones. And this one, I think this was at the shop we were hanging out at together in Michigan. They just had like every one of these covers.
That was an interesting shop.
Yeah.
I should go back there. That back room was interesting. I mean, I haven't been.
Yeah, that
it was
dollar
out
pile
in
is
Saginaw. It's a little bit of a drive. It's like an hour 20, but I don't go up there that much. That's cool.
So yeah,
that's cool. What's your favorite Youngblood run? Like, what is it?
The original one, like up until Rob Liefeld stopped. So like 1 through 10 or 13 or something.
Mm-hmm.
He steps away for Image X month, and then he goes away for long periods of time. So they just sort of only brought that book back when he was going to draw it. That's my favorite Rob Liefeld art period, and just the age I was when it came out. So it's like the first Youngblood Strike Files, all the Rob Liefeld stuff.
Yeah,
and then there's an underrated second volume that the art's all by this guy Roger Cruz, who got a bad rap for being like a ripoff guy because he kind of at the time was a ripoff guy.
Yeah.
But he ripped off like Joe Mad and J. Scott Campbell and made like the synthesis of them, which, many people would do after that. But he was like really great at it. And then sort of was doing stuff that even they weren't doing, like sort of had his own little weird quirks and like people in the know. Actually, I've never met another person who is obsessed about with Roger Cruz like I was. But he also did a bunch of Marvel stuff. He did like Age of Apocalypse Alpha, and he did.
I love that. I so love Age of Apocalypse. That whole line.
He did X Patrol, the Amalgam book.
Really?
Yeah, the one, the Doom Patrol X.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Well, that's good. Those things I like too. I mean, I think that's still, while Image was going on, I was still in the X world. So, I mean, I really just never left at that point and didn't go over to
What
Image.
does the chat think? Do they enjoy this, or have they all tuned out?
No, you can't steady numbers throughout. We got some calling out of actual names, some it's not a ferret, some Gooner Squad, #Gooner Squad when you're showing some of the books. People calling out the eyes and their stuff and everything else. I think we can work on the camera.
The presentation?
Yeah, I think we can work on the camera presentation. I think that's one thing where we can kind of, and we can look at your toys now that you have behind you.
Oh, yeah. You can see them back there. I mean, there I've got like the Cygor behind me, and just scattered on the shelves, you see all the like little Youngbloods, and there's a Shadowhawk.
It's the lighting.
There.
That's what it is. It's whatever lighting you have behind you that's throwing off your camera focus. We can work on it. We can talk about
that guy?
Yeah. Yep, it's that guy right there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, here.
Oh, there's a local man. I see that.
I see Pharaoh. Oh, perfect.
Wait, dark. Okay, now put your hand in front of the camera. Now put your hand in front of the camera. Cover off the whole camera. No, the whole hand. Your palm.
Oh, this guy.
Now slowly release it. Don't fast release it.
Yeah. So the Prophet down there, Sentinel, all my Youngblood guys, and there's a local man right there.
Oh, I can see it. I can see him there over there. Yeah.
A fan made that for us. We got that on the tour too.
Holy crap! You got a lot of shit, man.
I do. Yeah,
I got a lot of shit. You got a lot of shit. Holy heck. Okay.
So yeah, this was fun. I hope.
Good. Yeah, thanks. I think we got it. I think we have something. We can talk about it. We're gonna let the crowd go, and then we can talk about it afterwards. But I think we got something here. So, Dub, do you want to run through the rundown real quickly, and then we'll close out the show?
Wrestling show tomorrow on Absolute Geek. Friday night, CBSI Hot 10 and the Qualified. Saturday, maybe will be CSNS.
Maybe.
Sunday, Tales from the Dark. Maybe. Tales from Dark Side on Sunday. Wayseeker got suspended again. Again. But, they got Maul to talk about. And if you want to know people that, well, I'm going to say it. If you want to know a guy that hates Star Wars, you can tune in on Sunday nights. Not you.
He likes it. He's promised. It's been 5 years. He's promised to come on the Star Wars show.
And then Monday night, Pete does the Wednesday watch list. He'll tell you everything coming out next week. Break it all down. Now he does it by publisher. It's kind of cool. And then check out Sticks on the Doctor Who Rewind on Tuesday nights. That's all we got. Thank you all for hanging out so much. Tony, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. This was neat.
Fantastic. This is really cool. once we get that camera focus figured out, everything's going to be. I love looking at all the books.
Dude,
You
it was
just
really
put-
cool. Yeah, yeah.
You would literally just put stuff on my list right now. I had I was out of
Nice.
it. Did not know James Robinson worked on Wildcats.
Hey,
That's
look
just
On
at
like,
Wildcats?
I gotta
Oh, yeah, that's
I
a
gotta
good
go
run.
because
Travis
I gotta
Charris.
go look.
Ton of
I
that's
love
Travis
James
Charris.
Robinson.
Super good.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you all for hanging out. Tony, thanks again for being here, and we'll see you all next week.
Peace.
Peace.